Oh dear, that's an awful way to start. Good morning, everybody. Sorry that I coughed to start the stream there. How are you all doing? Thank you all so much for tuning in today. Congratulations to Pangoo for getting first today. Just beating out Tristan Swain by like a tiny second. It was so close. You were so close, Tristan. Thank you both for tuning in today. It's lovely to see you. Thanks for being here. We are finally back and able to stream the end of the Mechanicus 2 campaign. Unfortunately, last week, the Adeptus Mechanicus sent a deadly logic bomb that stopped our connection from getting through. We couldn't broadcast, but the holy prayers have been said, the blessed oils and unguents have been applied to the machine spirit, and it has been placated. And we are now here, live, able, finally, to complete this game. I'm looking forward to finishing it. I have to say, I very much enjoyed the game. I'll talk a bit more when we actually get to the end of it, I think. But I think my preference was Mechanicus 1 over Mechanicus 2. I doubt I will stream the AdMech campaign of this game. I am keen to finish it, though. I do want to see the end of the Necron story. I think a highlight of the game has been the Necron writing itself. Oh, that's right. I know where we are. We need to complete this mission. So I'm going to just restart this skirmish. I saved at the middle of the skirmish. So, yeah, I'll talk about it a bit more at length when we actually complete it, because, something could happen that changes my opinion. We could have hours of content still ahead of us. It might not just be 1 or 2 fights like I think it might be. So, we'll wait and see. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you all again for being here for this today. So I couldn't watch last week. Oh, maybe it did.
To abandon the assault that could end the war. She knew that if the sepulchre fell into the invaders' hands, victory
I'll let him talk.
would become impossible. But withdrawing from the heart of the assault was far from simple.
So just as a reminder, since it has been a fortnight since we played, we were pushing into the end game last time, where we were moving to decapitate the leadership of the AdMech, since we'd killed most of them. But while we were making that push, they made a counter push to take the throne room of the planet. And if they took that, we would lose the ability to direct and control all of the Necron warriors. So we were pushing to, we were pushing to reconnect the Eternity Gate and bring loads more warriors onto the planet. They were going to decapitate our command structure. So we had to pull out of that assault, and now we are rushing to get to the throne room so that we can stop them from disconnecting us from all of our Necron babies. And this is the next mission that we have to do. Hey Damon, thanks for joining in. Good to see you. I appreciate you being here. I know it's been awkward the last couple of weeks. I haven't been uploading very well. I haven't been streaming. That should be sorted. I'm planning to spend a lot of time today recording, getting some stuff out on the channel. And I'm actually quite looking forward to it.
Fall back. Keep in order. And punish all who pursue.
I have really enjoyed Nefershah as a character. I think she's been pretty good. I love someone who's very determined, and she certainly has been. So all we have to do is we have to get Heki to this square. Now, Heki does have the ability to teleport. We could actually maybe do it from here in one turn. We can't do it from here. Last time it was short, but from here, I could potentially run Heki and maybe teleport. Now, unfortunately, the Technomancer doesn't give any speed stuff, does he? No, he doesn't. He just has Technomancer, just as the heal. So I can't use him to get there faster, but we don't really need to fight this. I am going to sneeze. Bear with me 1 second. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It's always like this when I wake up in the morning and the heating's on. Okay. So, we're going to try for the Heki run to get out of here. If he can't do that, we need to clear a way for him. So I think we're going to bring the Damage Canoptic Spider up this way. And we'll have the Technomancer to heal it. And then we've got some shielding units here. So if I bring up some of the Immortals with the Tesla guns along here, we can potentially shoot at these guys and these guys. I'll actually deploy them behind another spider. And then we'll bring in the death marks as well. God, there's a Castellan robot behind us. Okay, the Castellan robot will be distracted by the Scarab Swarm. How many more deployments do I have? I've got 1 more deployment. We will bring a... Wait, did I deploy 2 of different types? I think I deployed 2 different types of Immortals there. Tesla Carbine, Tesla Carbine. So I want you, and I want you. They're the same type. We'll have a normal Gauss Blaster Carbine here as well. Hey, Alex Dragon. Hey, Namfree. How's it going? So yeah, we're just kicking off from where we last time. Hey, Miss Saps. How you doing? Excuse me, sorry. I'm just gonna be 1 second. I'm just gonna blow my nose. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. That's easy, did a minute ago. Alright. So yeah, hey Alex Dragon, hey Nanfree, hey Mishaps, thanks for joining. We are just kicking off with this fight. Hey Notronius as well, good to see you. So all we need to do is we need to get our Commander Heki to this square, and I think I can do it on the first turn of combat. So that's what we're going to try and do. So if I move him... Oh, I don't think he can quite make it. Because he can teleport... Oh, you know what? I think I can do it. I think I can do it. If I move him... Oh, I think it's going to be one square off. Genuinely one square off. If I move him to here... And then activate... Oh no, he can do it. Yes. Mission complete.
Vermin scurry ever closer. They will stumble upon the threshold of the sepulchre within hours.
So, for anyone who just joined, we are racing to get to the sepulchre in order to stop the enemy from disconnecting us from all of our AdMech. From all of our Necrons. Now, I just cheesed this fight. I don't actually care. That was. We have the ability to cheese the fight. We should take the ability to cheese the fight.
We will intercept the human advance and eliminate their scouting force. Cunning they may be, but no human can withstand the ageless wrath of a Necron.
It's one of those unwinnable fights, and I don't want to go into the last fight with a massively injured army. So we are just gonna teleport through that fight. We have the ability to do it. Oh, actually, that's the end of it. Okay, that was the end of it. Well, we won. Congratulations to us. Yes, I'm so happy to be back as well. I'm so sorry that I wasn't streaming last weekend. I just had absolutely no internet at all. I've had to buy a new router, I've had to get a new fiber endpoint, I've had to change a bunch of configuration settings on my computer, but we are finally back online. It looks like my computer has crashed. No, we haven't. Good. Alright, so now we need to complete pest control. We can't use Heki. We can't play as Heki for this one. Okay. Again, I'm just going for critical path. We need to complete pest control. I do have a bunch of assaults over here. We don't need to do any of this. We have completely completed the dynastic thing, and my two most important lords are just insanely overpowered at this point. So Heki has 2 points available. Abasis also has 2 points available. We will bring him in. I will spend 15 metal to bring back my spider. We've got 2 points to spend, so we could either get ourselves a Scorpec Destroyer, or we could get +2 hit points. We could also get him Implacable Resilience. So after suffering fatal damage, enter into reanimation. When reanimation ends and the student has not suffered additional damage, resurrect with 58% HP. That gives him the ability to resurrect. I don't think we need him, honestly, to resurrect. So we could grab the Lich Guard for him. More Lich Guard is good. The only thing is that it means we don't get Voltaic Grasp. But, Router versus Router. Router versus Router. Yeah. I want to grab the Scorpec Destroyer, I think. More units probably going to work well for this. He's got all the abilities. I like Tachyon Phase Inducer. I like a Call for Flesh. I like the Undying Legion. I like Sempiternal Weave. I like the +2 hit points. And I like the Killing Surge. All of this is good stuff. We just need to upgrade his new units. So these guys need to be upgraded. Everyone else is upgraded, right? I can't even select anybody else. Why can't I select these guys? That's weird. He is an upgraded level 4. Reduce the cooldown student's weapons action by 1. Reduce the cooldown of the student's skills by 1. This is something I want. Him getting a cooldown reduction is good. Unit's defense cannot be bypassed. Why have we not unlocked all this stuff? This is great. Bypass on that. +1 movement, +1 defense. Numbers after units kills 20% chance to resurrect. I don't care about that. Unlock aggressive defense when I'm using ability range. Yes, aggressive defense is really good. We'll grab that. Min damage and field rounds. I don't care about min damage on these guys. Do you upgrade the res unit? I'll check that in a second, Tristan. I hope not. That would suck. Let's give these guys aggressive defense as well. I don't need to upgrade the resurrected unit. For some reason, I cannot upgrade the Lich Guard. These guys do not have the ability to be upgraded, which is very strange. For this Lich Guard, we will gain... So what do I got on these ones? These guys have weakened... So these guys have resilience, last strike, strong defense, and aggressive defense. So we'll go weakened, last strike, strong defense, and aggressive defense. And then the Scorpec Destroyer... This is costing us a lot of living metal, but we're taking this into pretty much the last fight of the game. So he's got +1 hit points or resilience. Let's grab resilience, because I love not getting debuffed. Unlock Agile, kind of be the subject of attacks of opportunity, or +1 movement. I don't really care about this thing doing attacks of opportunity. Let's go for +1 movement. Whirling Onslaught. Charge in a straight line and inflict damage on the first... Ah, okay, so this might come into handy here. Let's keep the movement, and then we've got +1 defense or reduce the cooldown of Whirling Onslaught. Let's get +1 defense. Defense is always nice. Okay, so that's everything for him. Let's deploy him onto Pest Control. Prevent the Sepulchre Regnant from being discovered by the Adeptus Mechanicus. We will send Obasis. Actually, do I have any of these I can send my chumps on? Fakon can do... I mean, I don't really need any of these. We can do an Expand Lord's Influence to get someone some more points. There's an Awaken the Dynasty here, which gets me Dynastic Awakening, which I don't need. So yeah, we're just going to send Obasis on this mission now. Where's Pest Control? Alright, let's make sure we're sending the right unit, and let's start the mission.
Neversha returned to the region of the Sepulchre Regnant. There, she found scouts of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
And a hulking machine.
A hulking machine meant to grind through the surface of Kivroth. This they intended to employ in tearing up the ground and laying bare the structure of the Sepulchre Regnant.
A violation even graver than we believed. Simply wiping out their scouts will not be enough to remedy this trespass.
You carry with you...
Oh, he's still like, come on, just let me out of the cage. You can do it.
Outmatched the Eupatridae. You also carry my favor. A few moments of my full, unleashed power, and these human whelps will be scoured from your planet, no longer to befoul its surface.
He's like, come on, Neversha, just let me out of the cage. Just let me out for 2 seconds. It's not. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
Speak no more flattery, godling. I have my throne to protect.
You know exactly what's going to happen before the end of the game, don't you? She's going to have to let him out.
The enemy scouts first.
They're going to send Space Marines again.
If they discover the Sepulchre's location, even the power of a Catan may be insufficient to hold back the tide.
Look at his smile mishaps. Of course we can trust him. He's a really trustworthy guy. He just wants to help. That's all he wants. Okay, we're definitely going to take +1 recruitment capacity. I would actually quite like to take +1 Dominion, but I don't think we need to worry about that. We build Dominion really fast with this unit, with this group. We do have to deal with some pretty scary units for this one. So, we're going to be a little bit tighter on units for this. We're definitely taking the Chronomancer. We're taking all of the Lich Guard. I want the Scorpec Destroyer. I want the Triac Praetorians. How much do I have left? Okay, actually, we can take the Flayed Ones. We can take another... we can take the Spider, and we'll just take Warriors to free up the rest of the slots. We're actually pretty good. He's honest with his titles. Surely we think we're smarter than the guy in this. Yeah, exactly. We must be smarter than him. Okay, let's go. A fleeting memory is a terrible failing. Okay. Defend the Sepulchre Regnant from outside. Let's go, Obasis. Just have to watch the animation of him walking. Oh, and we're straight into a battle. Does one have to settle on one sort of madness or another in order to endure eternity? Yes, I think so. I've settled comfortably into mine. Sultanik, Crown Prince of the Ogdebek. I'm not sure how much game is left, but I feel like we are very close to the end.
The scouts were among the enemy's finest troops, possessing highly autonomous behavioral routines and extensive experience battling Necron forces.
The one character that we don't know the fate of right now is Scaevola. After Scaevola double dealt with the Necron to betray the Admech, she has disappeared, and I don't know what she's doing. And I feel like she is going to show up at the end of the game. I feel like the story is actually Scaevola's story if you play Necron, if you play Admech, but I don't know what she's doing here, and I'm worried that she's going to be the rogue variable that's going to mess everything up for us. Okay, we've got quite a lot of enemies here. It looks like they're all Princeps. Oh, the game is stuttering like crazy. Okay, it's back. So, Sicarian Infiltrator Princeps, Sicarian Infiltrator Princeps, Sicarian Infiltrator. These assholes, Putrexi Sterilizers. Then we've got a Sicarian Infiltrator. So it's really, we just have to deal with 3 Sicarian Infiltrator Princeps and these assholes. Now the Scorptech Destroyer, we haven't used... Oh, and we've got enemies behind us as well. We've got 3 Infiltrators behind us. So I'm wondering, we might try the Destroyer out. to try and take these guys on and just take them out of the fight. Or we use... Actually, I think we use the Destroyer to just charge this way and take these guys on. And then Obasis, he's got the Godpire Mantle. We kind of just keep him in combat with them. You know what? No, I think we're just going to charge these guys with the Godpire, because I'll set up a phalanx of Lich Guard. We'll get the Shield Boys. Where are my Shield Boys? You're not Shield Boys. You're Shield Boys. We'll get Shield Boys up with Obasis. We'll have a Shield Wall. And then we're going to bring on some Flame ones as well. And then we want the Chronomancer, because he's buff as hell. I'm not going to bring in the Spider for this one. I think I'm just going to bring 2 Warriors to shoot at stuff. And that leaves me with 1 point left. I'll maybe just bring in another Flame one to help out the Scorpion Destroyer. Alright, let's deploy. Now, we haven't actually managed to... This is the first time in the campaign we've actually gotten our hands on a Scorpion Destroyer. So let's try it out. Also, we need to remember that Obasis... where is he? Here. Where is he? He has the Godpire Mantle, which means all units in range of him suffer -1 damage from ranged attacks, and he ignores Lumigen, Exposed, and Primary Target, which is funny because he spends most of his time buffing himself. So I'm going to try a Whirling Onslaught on this guy. Okay, and then we're just going to slice him up. Well, actually, we could use a Killing... I'm going to use Killing Surge on this guy so that these guys get opportunity attacked if they come near him. And then we're just going to stab this guy. So he actually has area effect attacks. He dodged it. Of course he dodged it. That's so AdMech. Oh, look at that. 0, 0, 0, 0. That's what you get for shooting me in the back. Let's bring Obasis up to this position here. And then we will activate Mega Taunt, which we only target these 2 with. And then we're going to stab a boy. You've already gone, so we're going to attack you. 7 damage. Very nice. And that's your turnover. Okay, you did not trigger aggressive defense, which is annoying. But you decided to attack a Necron warrior. I'm going to activate this Flayed one and bring it to here. And we're just going to stab this Infiltrator. Because I want to make sure these guys are damaged and not coming up behind me. Okay. The Sterilizers are priority targets, but they're quite far away. The Chronomancer has Curse. He has Accelerated. But at Divinium 5, he gives multiple attack units. And 10, he gets get a free turn. And he has Grant Divination to a unit. Divination is really nice. So for now, we're not going to activate him yet. We're going to bring up the Lich Guard. Now, this guy here is stuck in combat. So I think... I want to bring this Lich Guard up first, I think. This guy here is almost dead. He will die if anything happens to him. So let's bring this Lich Guard up to give Defended to Obasis, and we'll attack this guy. He dodged. Cool. Okay, aggressive defense not triggering on the Scorpion Destroyer, which is annoying. Shooting my Necron Warrior is fine. Alright. Now we need to do something about these guys, because these guys can't move while these guys are here. So let's just attack this guy. Okay, he didn't dodge that one. Okay, Sterilizer now in Flamethrower range, so that's a problem. Let's give... So he's about to go next, but he is in combat with the Destroyer. The Destroyer should definitely attack him if he tries to leave close combat. This Warrior stuck in close combat. This Flayed one, I think, is who I want to activate next to attack here. Doesn't get the second attack, unfortunately. Let's just keep going. No, so... Okay, he left. He definitely should have had an opportunity attack there, but it didn't fire. I don't know why. Okay, with the Chronomancer, let's give Obasis Divination just in case something happens here. And then I want to shoot this guy. Oh, that's right, we've got the Area of Effect Perturbed ability. Let's drop that on these 3. It must be very hot fire. That's why they're so concerned about it. It's very, very hot fire. Alright, I'm going to curse this guy here. And that's it. He also has a melee attack, but he's no one in range of him, so I'll end his turn. I'm trying... My goal here is to try and take as little damage as possible, but that's probably going to be not possible. That's him dead. That's fine. The Divination protected the basis from any damage, although he just cleared all of his defenses, which is really annoying. considering his whole thing is building up an obscene number of defenses. We can fire in close combat with our Necron warriors, so we're gonna have to shoot this guy. Unfortunately, he is still at 1 HP. I will heal this Necron warrior. They cannot hurt him because of Godpower Mantle with that gun. And he blocks so many attacks. And he has 2 armor. It's pretty good. Hey Slim PCC, how's it going? We're just playing through the end of the campaign. Alright, we need to kill these guys and get them out of our back area so that we can deal with all of this. This guy is going... this guy here is going in a few turns. I think he can flamethrower this group. But this guy here is a bigger threat. I think we want to use... Unfortunately, the Destroyer can't get... Oh, he can. Okay. So we should be able to kill both of these with 1 attack. We would have been able to, but one of them dodged. Again, our base is just taking no damage at all.
Ready to receive the enemy.
Okay, we're going to use a Call for Flesh to summon in some free flayed ones. We just get 1 at the moment. And then we're gonna... I need to take a turn with the bases to get his defense back. So we'll kill this guy before he activates. And then we'll end his turn. And now we get his defense back up to 4. Then this guy gets to go. And I don't think, unfortunately, he can get into combat with his Sterilizer. But he can block his movement by moving to here. Then he has to come around this way, which means he might not get as close. We'll activate Flare Claws. And I'm going to activate Killing Surge, which means he gets Last Strike and Aggressive Defense. He already has Last Strike, but it means Aggressive Defense is very nice. This Lich Guard. When is this guy activating? So it's Sterilizer, Sterilizer, and then it's this guy back here. Let's finish this guy off before he gets a turn. Okay, he's out. So now it's the Sterilizer. He will shoot my flayed one, but probably also set the Princeps on fire? No. Okay, and then the other Sterilizer... Oh, now it's my Lich Guard. I can't do anything about the Sterilizer right now. I don't have the range to do anything. The only thing I can do is put another Divination on a basis to make him immune to damage. And that's it for the Chronomancer. I get another turn, okay. Well, I could bring this Lich Guard up and put him somewhere like this, which will give more defense to these guys, which means the fire should do less damage. Okay, not expecting that move from the Sterilizer. That's very brave. Wasn't expecting that at all. Alright, let's get you guys out of the fire. You should be able to kill this guy. No, he dodged. Okay, perfect. This Lich Guard here. So who's next? It's that Infiltrator back there, then the Princeps, then this guy here. So let's move this Lich Guard up to engage this guy. Oh, he can't break combat with him. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to put him side by side with a basis. And we'll attack into this guy here. All of our attacks ignore defense, which is really useful. Flayed One's in trouble. This Necron Warrior is not standing in fire, so he can just stand and shoot. And there goes the Sterilizer. And I'm not going to bother healing him. Then this Necron Warrior, is he all that's left to activate? He is. Let's get him up to here. And we'll fire at this guy here. And I'm not going to heal him either. There goes the Divination on the basis. He's still not taking any damage this fight. And again, the Godpower Mantle stopping the Lich Guard from taking damage from their guns as well. Oh, that's why they're not triggering opportunity attacks. I forgot, these guys do not trigger opportunity attacks. Stupid Sicarian infiltrators. The Admechs always set themselves on fire. It's wonderful. Okay, let's finish this. This should be much more of a fight. Can I get no, I can get him here, but he's going to hit too many of my guys. So let's leave that for the moment. This guy's activating first. I'm going to move this Lich Guard to here. And we're going to hit this guy. Surviving on 1 hit point. Annoying. I will activate the Killing Surge in case this guy comes by. He's just run on the fire. I think it... Yeah, he takes the damage on his defense. So this Necron Warrior is pretty badly damaged. Let's repair him. And then we're going to move him. Who's next? It is That in... I don't think I've got a shot on him from... Oh, damn, opportunity attack. Wasn't thinking. Oh well. I don't think he has a shot on anyone from here either. He's got a shot on these guys here. Let's finish this guy off. Not the best turn. This guy here is going next, and is going to be an issue. I'll put the flayed one in combat with him, just so that if he tries to fly away, I get an opportunity attack. Remember, this is a free flayed one, so I don't really care if it dies. Oh, it died anyway. Let's do a shields challenge. Again, we'll build up some more defense. And then we'll slap this guy. Okay, he died. 7 damage is a lot. Okay, he decided to attack the body, which is great for us. There's no more flamethrower. This guy is one of the last guys alive. We can't move away from him because of opportunity attacks. What else do we have? We've got the Chronomancer. Chronomancer can perturb these two. I still can't get the Destroyer up anywhere useful. I want to move the Chronomancer up to here. I don't want him in combat. I don't think he has the range. No, but he can hit this guy. He's now perturbed. Can only make 1 action. And now that we're at Dominion 15, I'm going to give accelerate. It's only accelerated at 5. No, I'm going to multiple uses to this Lich Guard's weapon. And then we'll also curse this guy. Love the Chronomancer. So versatile. Now this Lich Guard should have 2 attacks. So he misses the first one, but he gets... Oh, I don't understand how that works. I'm not quite sure how multiple uses. Maybe use 1 additional time per turn. The target's weapon gains multiple uses. So he should have had multiple uses. But for whatever reason, he didn't. I'm not sure what that... Although it did in the game, still doesn't work. But oh well. Flayed one, I guess we'll run him into the back of this guy and attack him from behind. We don't get the second attack, unfortunately. This Necron Warrior is safe. Does he have a shot? If I move him, he does. He's going to have to move across the fire to get it. But we don't even need to heal him, actually. He'll be fine. Okay, so now there's just these 2 left. And they're not perturbed. Again, we're immune to that kind of thing. You can't do anything, Scorpic Destroyer. You can be healed. Flayed one. And we'll run you forward. Okay, new turn. Let's activate some Lich Guard and get them into combat. So I'm going to run you straight up to here, so you've got both of them tied in combat. Let's try and take out the Sterilizer if we can. He dodged. So frustrating. We'll activate Killing Surge just in case this guy moves. And then this Necron Warrior I'm holding until I can heal him. But let's bring this warrior up. He hasn't got a shot on the Sterilizer. Obasis can get into combat with this guy. Summon some more flayed ones here. Just 1. And attack the Infiltrator. Okay, that means the flayed one goes next. We'll attack him. Well, actually, just to take him out of the fight. He survived, of course. He's on fire, though, so he will die when his turn comes around. But we need to kill this Infiltrator, this Flame Boy. And he is unfortunately about to activate. And there's no way I can get anyone to him in time. Which is really sad. Yeah, I can't get anyone there. This warrior hasn't got a shot. We can kill the Infiltrator, at least take him out of the fight, I suppose, so it means I don't have to worry about opportunity attacks. Okay, he decided to melee attack the flayed one, which is great for us. Alright, now we can just focus fire him down. We can get some shots on him even. I can now heal this guy as well. Shoot him. Okay, that's his defense down. I think you can't quite get into combat, but we can run you up. And then everyone else is just kind of trying to catch up as well. So you can come up. You can come up, flayed one. You can come up, flayed one. And that just leaves the Destroyer, who unfortunately is a little bit too big for this battlefield. But that's okay. And now, fresh turn, we just need to finish off the Flyboy. So we'll just move up. I'll try and use Obasis to do it. Why is it a Sterilizer? That's a very good question. Is that not what they're normally called? That's not even an archaic spelling. It sounds like an archaic spelling, and it looks like an archaic spelling. Obasis's crew are just like the grindiest crew now. They just don't take damage, and they just grind through the enemy.
Well slain. These were heavily augmented troops. The Adeptus Mechanicus sent them anticipating they would find the sepulchre.
Vargar, your royal tomb is yet undetected, but the death marks posted as spotters have reported enemy cavalry approaching the entrance site.
What is Admech Cavalry? It's those weird walkers, isn't it?
The sepulchre's location.
Then we must intercept these outriders.
This has to be Scaevola. She's the only remaining person. We've killed everybody else.
Even warriors of living metal have their limits, Nevershar. Delay them as we might, the human engines will reach the sepulchre eventually. Yet your people have conquered death before with my guidance. Unleash my power, and let us throw back the inevitable once more.
Because I know they have those perpetual motion machine walkers that can never stop moving. And like if the driver dies, they have to like bring another driver over while it's still moving forward to jump on and take it over. They can't stop them.
Let nothing distract us. Engage their cavalry and leave nothing alive to tell of it.
Now, they haven't got any cavalry in this game, so I wonder what they're putting in here. Oh, we have a choice, everybody. Get ready to vote. The Royal Guard had to intercept the fast-moving human cavalry and employed tactical superiority to counteract the enemy's reckless haste. Nefershar was easily equal to the task as she deployed the Royal Guard to engage the swift human force. So we can lay an ambush, select a bottleneck. I'm pretty sure this like a lot of your units. Interesting. Select a bottleneck in the projected enemy path and conceal the Royal Guard there to ambush the cavalry as they pass through. We can herd the foe, which will put our vigilance up to max for the next mission. Use available Necron assets in the area, including Doomscythe aircraft and pylon bombardment, to drive the cavalry towards the Royal Guard's position. Or we can do a feigned failure. Present a suboptimal facade to make the invaders believe the Royal Guard is under strength and beleaguered, a tempting target for glory-hungry cavalry. So, those are your options. Exclamation mark V1, V2, or V3 for each one you want. I'll let the vote run for 1 minute. Let's go. V1 for lay ambush, V2 for hurt the foe, V3 for feigned failure. Which option are we going to pick? That's on you. Pangao coming straight in with a vote for feigned failure. Bearing in mind that if you vote for option 2, then you will be pushing the vigilance up to max level, which means I'll be fighting more enemies in the next fight. We've got a pretty tight vote so far. 7 votes in. We've got 3 votes for option 1, 2 for 2, 2 for 3. So people are kind of liking all the options, which is cool to see. Thank you all for voting as well, especially those of you like Defloon and Trog who just jumped up for the first time. I appreciate you getting involved. We've got 30 seconds left on the vote. If you want to get involved, now is your chance. Otherwise, we will be laying an ambush. That is what is winning at the moment. I'm going to take the opportunity to have a quick drink of water while the vote finishes up. Give me 2 seconds. I just noticed I've got 4 dynastic thingies that I can't use, which is pretty funny. Okay, the vote's going to end with a lay ambush by the looks of it. We will let it complete just in case someone wants to jump in at the last second and try and snipe the vote. No, there we go. We are going for laying an ambush. Select a bottleneck in the projected enemy path and conceal the Royal Guard there to ambush the cavalry as they pass through. Really, mishaps. We've had fun with it.
Pass for the ambush and encountered scattered.
Hey Defloon, you've missed a lot of Necron backstabbing.
These were caught unaware by the appearance of the Royal Guard, who set about cutting them down with admirable ruthlessness.
There's been a lot of Necron politics rather than actual fighting the Admech. It's been pretty funny. Why? Oh, it's because what you voted for didn't win, Defloon. I was wondering why you were saying dang. No, option 1 did pick. That's fine. Oh, because we got because of what happened. Additional deployments on next skirmish and +1. It wasn't an awful outcome, but it has pushed the vigilance up, which means we'll get max vigilance for the last fight. Could have been worse. Could have been better. I think I need to move chat actually. Just looking at the screen. Okay, into another fight. Oh, I've lost my mouse cursor. Basically, we've had to kill all of the Necron lords. We had to kill all of the Necron lords of this world because they killed the Pharaon. And now we're trying to take control of the planet.
The whole area is crawling with the human vermin.
And we also made a deal with Scaevola.
Them so that we can prepare to receive their cavalry.
And we've killed all of the characters from the first game. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, this is going to be... Okay, we've got a Cataphront Destroyer. We've got a whole ton of rangers. There's an electrite priest over here. There's a marshal back here. You know what could be quite good fun? If we just pop the Scorptech Destroyer in the back line here. Other than that, better go to option 2 to get max solutions. That might have been a good shout. We could also bring a spider in over here. Let's just hit them with the terrifying war machines. I like that play. I do like the hover APCs. That sounds pretty cool. We'll bring Obasis in here with 2 shield boys. And then the Chronomancer to support. How many? I've got 2 deployments left. I think I'm actually going to bring the Triac Praetorians into this one, as this is going to be our main phalanx blob, and then we've got the murder boys at the back. I think this will be quite good fun. We might get overwhelmed. I'm not really too worried. We've got like one fight after this. Yeah, that's true. He got killed by Space Marines, who are terrifying. I'm very glad they haven't brought the Space Marines back. All right, if I move the Scorptech Destroyer to here, he should be able to charge both of these 2 and then kill them. And I want to get the Marshal out of the game. So I'm going to move the Scorptech Destroyer to here. I'm going to charge... okay, he's going to hit the Infiltrator, but his area effect attack should hit both of them. Okay, of course he dodged. Of course he dodged. Well, let's hit both of them with this. And then I'm going to activate Killing Surge for Last Strike and Aggressive Defense. So if anyone moves into combat with him, he'll get an attack on them. That's very brave of that Electro Priest to run into my guys, who all have aggressive defense. Okay. We want to get the Spider involved as well. So I'm going to bring the Spider. We've got an Electro Priest here. We've got a Ranger Alpha. I'm going to lock both of these guys in close combat with the Spider. We're going to nom this guy to death. Zombarino. Oh, cool.
Zombirino just subscribed and says I'm finally able to catch your stream. How's the game? As good as the first one.
Hey Zombarino, thanks for the 5-month resub. It's good to see you. In terms of the tactical battles, I've really enjoyed this game. In terms of the writing, I've really enjoyed this game. I think Mechanicus 1 is a more fun... For me, I prefer Mechanicus 1. Being able to play as the Necrons in this one has been really, really cool, but there's definitely something missing that I really enjoyed from the first game. A big part of it is you don't really get to do the exploration side of things, which I know wasn't huge, and obviously there's way less customization, and I really enjoyed building all the ridiculous AdMech tech priests in the last game. There is still customization, but it's just not the same. So, it's a good game. It's not a great game. I'll talk more when I finish it. I prefer Mechanicus 1. Okay, let's make some spitters. I'm going to use my spitters to lock this guy here in close combat. It's cartoony, but it's also just missing features. Like, you never get to control what you're doing on an adventure, really. Like, it doesn't really matter, I know, but it makes a big difference to me. Okay, so our backline infiltration has gone off. We're not going to explode that Scarab Swarm, because then they get to eat his attack. Alright, now all we've got left is this group down here, and we are stuck in combat with this Electro Priest. So I'm going to get the guy who's actually fighting him to attempt to hit him. 2 to 4 damage. It may kill. It did not. That's okay. Okay, it looks like we're just going to be phalanxing here. This is when Obasis is at his strongest, though, when everyone's just in a big group like this, because his buffs just stop anyone from taking any damage. Infiltrators don't do attacks opportunity, which is why that happened. Okay, let's get... I'm just going to get a basis to hit the... do I want to shield challenge already? I want to hold on shield challenge. Getting to menu level 6. Oh, we have to menu level 6. I don't think I need to shield challenge yet, because I can use it to reset his defenses. I will hit this guy. He's now in Fanatical Devotion, and I will summon... a flayed one behind. Actually, I'm going to summon a flayed one in combat with these 2 ranged units. Hello, I'm here. I'm a flayed one. Welcome to death. Welcome to die. Let's see. We've got a ranger and a ranger. We'll just eat this ranger, and then we'll activate Killing Surge for aggressive defense. This guy having 2 armor is huge, because they block all these little attacks. Alright, now, I've got a Triac Praetorians. I don't want to activate them just yet, but I've got this Lich Guard. I'm going to bring the Lich Guard around to here, and we're going to attack into this Infiltrator. We can kill the Electro Priest with the Chronomancer's area effect attack. That's why I'm not attacking into him yet. Flame One's doing its job and distracting the enemy. Alright, let's use the Chronomancer now. Oh, what just happened? Oh!
Trog1955 just subscribed.
Thank you very much for the 7-month resub, Trog. And the starting of a hype train. That's really cool. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good time. And thank you for tuning in. Okay, I can hit these two, but for some reason I can't hit this guy. That's because he's in cover. But I just want to hit these two anyway. Oh, I've lost... Oh, no, I can hit all three. We'll do this. We'll hit all three. So there goes the guy that was on last defenses, and the Chronomancer's done his thing. I'm going to give this guy Divination, so he ignores the next attack done against him. And I'm going to curse... I can't curse anybody from here, unfortunately. That's the Chronomancer's turn over. Don't worry, we'll get the Destroyer to heal itself if it survives. I appreciate it very much, Trog. It's very kind of you. Thank you. All right, we're going to use a Praetorian to do a jump attack to here. That unfortunately takes him out of the mantle, which is sad. And then we're going to try and kill the we'll kill the Ranger. That's him out of the fight. And we'll give it a degree of choice that doesn't exist in M2 because they increase the scale of the battle. It's not like you're fighting a war. Yeah. I like the thinking behind it. And I've got some other thoughts I want to bring up, which I was trying to save for the end of the game. But they've introduced a few mechanics that they didn't really play through with. Like, at least from the Necron perspective, what they called the League of Votan really doesn't feel like a faction. It feels like there's only 1 or 2 units there, rather than like a whole diverse faction of units, which is a shame. I would have liked to see the Leagues of Votan have more of a, like, be involved in the plot a bit more, but they really weren't, unfortunately. They were kind of just added in, it feels like, as an extra thing right at the end. Which is a shame. A real shame. Now, what's the Destroyer going to do? Oh, God. Okay, he's impeded everybody, but that's not too bad. Nobody took that much damage. Oh, and he's Lumigen my Praetorian. That's annoying. God Power Mantle says no. Alright, we need to activate the Scorpite Destroyer first, and we need to heal him. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I can't... Oh, I can hit both of them. Lovely. Okay. Didn't manage to kill. He dodged again. So annoying. Oh, he managed to survive, unfortunately. Okay, we need to get this guy into close combat before his turn. We've got a while before his turn. Let's take out this Electro Priest. He's in Fanatical Devotion, so he'll die on his next turn. And I will activate the Killing Spree on the Big Spider, because I think these guys are going to run into combat with it. Yep. I guess we get free opportunity attacks. Nice block. Okay. So we've got this guy going next. We should kill him next in that case. Let's... If I can I move a bit? Where's Obasis? Can I move Obasis to here? What I would like to do is taunt all of these guys if I can. So if I move Obasis to here, I can taunt all of them. I'll do this. That gets him 12 defense, and they're all now forced to attack into him. And we'll kill the Infiltrator before he gets a turn. Also, I have to say the music was way more bombastic in the first game. Love the music of the first game. Okay, my Praetorian's under a little bit of trouble, but I think he's okay. Who's up next? It's that guy there who's going to die. Then it's that Infiltrator. Then it's this Infiltrator. So let's try and do something about this Infiltrator. I'm going to move this Lich Guard into combat with both of these two units. I will attack this guy. If we get him under half health, the Flayed One can kill him. Unfortunately, he's not under half health, and I think he has to actually be under half health when I attack him. So let's see if we can bring this Lich Guard in. Oops. No, I have to use this Flayed One because he's a summon unit. Okay. Excuse me. I missed. Oh, that's a shame. He's going to die after he attacks. Spider's getting a little bit overwhelmed, but it's doing okay. Alright, my Treg Praetorian could kill the Marshal for me. This guy's going next, though. I don't think my Praetorian can do enough damage to kill him. I've got my Chronomancer. He could do Divination, potentially on the Flayed One to protect it. And maybe curse the Destroyer. Okay, I think we're going to... Who else do I have? I've got this Lich Guard as well. he can get up here, and he can hit this guy. But not enough to kill him, unfortunately. The basis laughs at being attacked. I hate the way they just reduce. You coming down with something? It's just the time of year, Tristan. Honestly, it's just like the winter's been going on for so long at this point that I think I'm just a bit worn down. Can I move you? I can't move you where I wanted to move you. I can't move you very far at all, actually. Why is your movement so low here? Come in and help attack this guy if you can. Good. I'm gonna heal you now. And then this guy's gonna activate. Cover Destroyer eats it fine. So this Drake Praetorian is left. I want to try and get to him, but there's too many attacks of opportunity, so I'm gonna move him here. So he's now in combat with this. Yeah. It's just been long and tired. You know what it is? Unfortunately, my work is really getting at me at the moment. There's a lot going on, and I'm very tired a lot of the time. So I think probably means I'm just a little bit more susceptible to infections just at the moment. But I feel okay. I'm just tired. One of the reasons I haven't been... That's a free unit that just died, so I don't really care. One of the reasons I haven't really been uploading a lot of content, or recording content, is because of that. Alright, I don't have my area effect attack anymore, unfortunately. But we can... Let's put Divination on this Lich Guard, because this guy's going next. And then I'm going to curse this guy. I was questioning if Mech 2 is good. I think the problem is that it's a very good game following from a great game. No, I get you, Chog. I think you've really hit the nail on the head there. Such a tough act to follow. And I think it did lose some of that intensity. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're going to see the solar eclipse. That's awesome. I hate that these guys don't trigger opportunity attacks. It's very frustrating. Thank goodness for Gunpowder Mantle, though. Okay, new turn. The person who's in the most danger at the moment is my spider, but I need 2 turns before I can heal it. But none of the guys next to it... Okay, this guy is going, so I have to activate the spider to kill this guy. Because I don't want the spider to take any more damage. Okay, so he's in Fanatical Devotion. I'm going to attack the Infiltrator with my second attack. And then I'll make some Scarabs here. To finish him off. Of course he survived that, so I will detonate them. Okay, he's dead. Did I go... did you go blind? I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh, you're talking about the... oh, he moved and died. You're talking about the Eclipse. Okay, next up is this guy here. So let's try and take him out before he gets a turn. He has 3 HP left. What we can do is activate a Basis. And we can summon... I can get a Basis... Oh. Okay, we'll get a Basis here. We'll summon Flayed One next to this guy. We've got 2 Flayed Ones. Wonderful. And then we'll attack this guy for 6 damage, which is quite a lot. Then my generated Flayed Ones can... One of them can come and attack this guy here. Cool. And the other Flayed One can come and attack this thing. Oh, he ate an opportunity attack, which is fine. He can attack this guy here. And get the Catapult in close combat. 11-year-old Solar Close class is great. It's more dangerous than a hurricane. Like, yeah, some of the images I've seen of people looking at the eclipse are terrifying. There's one really famous one I saw of a lady. She had glasses on, but she was sitting on a chair and she had her mobile phone and she had binoculars and she was trying to look at the eclipse through her phone by holding the binoculars to the lens of the phone, but she couldn't find where the lens was because she wasn't looking at it. It was just, oh, the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Let's bring you up to here. This fight's basically over. Get you to hit this guy. He's that took a... The Lich Guard do a lot of damage when they actually hit. You need to heal for sure. Let's get you into combat with the Catapult. I'm going to try and stop it from moving. And you can just give it a good old whack. Yes! That does sound like that. What are they called? What are those guys with the spikes through their eyes called? An Inquisitor. Oh, come on, Scorpion Destroyer. You could have killed him. Also, what is the cooldown on Whirling Onslaught? Jeez, that lasts forever. Here's a way to burn out your phone camera, yeah. What? Also, the search in Google searches of wide by I heard, yeah. Well, I heard one was like funny. That was a funny joke of Google to put a black dot in the middle of the Google search after the eclipse, which they didn't do. Okay, let's just try and kill this Cataphren. It's going to take a little bit of a beating, I think. Chronomancer can do an air effect attack, which is wonderful. Oh, he blocked it, but he is perturbed, which means he can't move and attack. We will... I want to try the Chronomaton again on this Tri-Praetorian. See if I can make this work. He was perturbed, so that's all he could do. We're going to jump to here. I could jump to here and then shoot. And maybe kill this guy with a jump. Nice. I have a carnivore because the camera lens melted in the clips. Again, he did not get multiple uses with his attack. I obviously don't understand that ability. Although he died to opportunity attacks, which is lovely. Oh, guess who's woken up? Guess who's just woken up? Okay, this is a new turn. Only enemy left is this guy. I'm going to quickly heal the Canoptic Spider to full health, and then we're going to take out the remaining enemy, and I'm going to get the dog in. There we go.
A brief respite ensued, and even untiring Necrons benefited from the time to recalibrate their combat protocols and prepare for the cavalry to arrive.
She wanted to go to the bathroom, so she's out to do her business. She was been fast asleep all morning. A brief respite ensured, and even untiring Necrons benefit from time to recalibrate their combat protocols and prepare for the cavalry to arrive. There's more game here than I thought there was. I thought we were right at the end, but we've been going for an hour now, and there's still more battles to go. Oh, everybody's got full health. So that's what that meant. Everyone's been restored to full health. Okay, you've reached a break point. Choose one of the following directives. I definitely want to generate 10 Dominion. I am not sacrificing my Scorpec Destroyer to reduce vigilance. Also, it just means we're going to have max vigilance for last sleep. But, like, I'm not getting rid of my Scorpec Destroyer for that. More Dominion is good, though. The Borker. Yes, it does have to be Neutronus. You're right. I'm assuming you mean Borker, not Broker. This is the fight for entry to the Sepulchre, or is this the fight for the Sepulchre? It feels like the fight for the entry to the Sepulchre. Alright, again, it's just so many enemy units. We've got 2 Castellans to fight here, 3 Sterilizers, Princeps, Infiltrator, Princeps, a Cataphren, Infiltrator, Princeps, and a whole bunch of Electro Priests. Jeez, oh. Okay, this is okay, and everybody is not at full health. We could maybe bring the Scorpic Destroyer up here, and he could tie these guys up in combat, and it should be pretty resistant to the fire. Don't say that, Pilong. Don't make a liar out of me. Okay, how do I want to do this? There's not many places I can deploy my Spider. We'll maybe keep the Spider in reserve for when the Scorpic Destroyer goes down. And we'll bring... I'll bring a basis up to here. We'll go Shield Leech Guard, Shield Lich Guard, Spear Guard, oops, Spear Guard, Spear Guard. We'll bring the Tri-Praetorians in back here. And obviously the Chronomancer. That's probably what I'm thinking. I don't think you have to use the airs. Yes. Okay, I'm thinking you should be able to charge... No, you can't. You're an awkward unit, my friend. A very awkward unit indeed. If I brought you here, you'll be able to charge this one Sterilizer. I think I just want to bring him... I think I just want to walk him up to here and attack these 2. And then we'll activate Killing Surge. Because Aggressive Defense might trigger once this game. I can actually just do this as a... Has he ever hit anybody with that attack? Or have they dodged every single time? And he can't hit... Apparently I'm not in combat, I'm not in base contact with the Sterilizer, unless I am. There, I've got him. Oh, and he dodged anyway. Okay, disappointed with this unit. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, they've broken through, no. I need to plug that hole. This has already gone a little bit awry.
The will of the dynasty.
I'm gonna plug the hole with flayed ones, I think. So I'm gonna move a basis to here, and I'm gonna summon a flayed one here to plug that hole. I got 2 of them, wonderful. And then I can only taunt that infiltrator, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hit him. All right. Now my flayed ones get to attack. And we'll just keep this blocked up so they don't get to do that again. Okay, now my Scorpion Destroyer is on fire. Alright. These are a big problem because they explode when they die and they do a lot of damage when they die. This guy's activating next. I kind of just need to get some guys stuck into combat. Oh, opportunity attack. That's only 1 defense. Okay. I'm just trying to spread out a little bit so we're not too susceptible to flamethrower and Tesla attacks. I also need to listen out for the dog barking. Can't forget to do that. Okay. This guy is almost dead. Has he had his turn already? I can't check. I think he has had his turn. It's these guys here that haven't. So I could bring my Praetorians in to do some damage to them. Oh, there you go. Dog wants to come in. 1 second. Yes, they don't explode immediately. That's right. I will admit, having some death marks here would have been really useful. It's a shame that we don't have death marks in this army. Okay, now that you're here, just whack one of these boys for me. And then I'm going to give you aggressive defense. Here comes the Castellan. Okay, that's good. This thing hits like a truck and has armor crush. Okay, he hasn't got a shot at the moment. I'm going to use my other Praetorian just to continue to try and take out these guys because they are a big problem for me. Here's a good spot because I should hopefully kill, or at least put 2 of them on last stand. Yeah, so they're both on last stand. I'm going to choose to try and put this one on last stand as well. Okay, he did not manage to do that, but I will heal him. Okay. Ouch. We need to kill this guy as quickly as possible. He's going next. This Lich Guard is going to die. But it stopped the Castellan from getting in combat with my blob. Alright, let's bring this Lich Guard up to here where I can attack the Castellan. Luckily my attacks ignore defense, so we're going straight through to hit it on its armor. Ouch. This guy is a problem. We're definitely going to take a few casualties here. Oh my god, how many attacks do you get? 4 attacks. The Scorpec with the 4 pistols doesn't get 4 attacks. But the Castellan robot gets 4 attacks. That's not fair. Okay, we're going to bring you up to get this guy in close combat, so he's not doing that anymore. Gotta keep them stuck in close combat or you're just in big trouble. Obasis is going to have to handle these guys. Obasis and the Chronomancer, I suppose. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to use the Chronomancer to kill as many of these guys as possible. Oh, damn. I was hoping to get them before they got to activate. Yeah, we're going to use the Chronomancer to kill the guys who are on last stand. So I want to, first of all, hang on. Do we have ranged if I do it from here? Yeah, that's going to take care of all 3 of those, which are the 3 I want to take care of. Okay, so it's 2 of them dead and he's on last stand now. Now I want you to give... Oh, crap. You can't give divination to him. Give divination to this Lich Guard. And then curse this guy. It did show the mechanics. No crit makes... No hit chance makes it a puzzle game. Yeah. There's a lot of weird... Not weird, but just frustrating. The lack of opportunity attacks on our infiltrators is one of the most frustrating things for me. Because you can't set up opportunity attack, like... traps. which is really annoying. So there's still a lot of enemies to activate. Let's bring you up to here, where you can attack the Castellan without being in melee combat with it. And I'm going to give you aggressive defense, because you have a good threat range. Of course, these guys don't trigger opportunity attacks. Good block, though. Again, good blocking. Love that armor 1. There's a lot of enemies on this map. A lot of enemies. I like the little unified dance they just did. Okay. I'm going to activate this guy first, and I'm going to heal him. And then we're going to attack the Castellan. He's going to attack the Chronomancer, which is annoying. Now, do we think... Okay, the Chronomancer just tanked that like an absolute boss. Do we think the Scorpion Destroyer can survive 4 turns? So it would be 1, 2... Both of the sterilizers will go before it gets another action. I don't think it's going to survive that long. If I walk it to here, it's not in the fire, and it can hopefully do... It's not going to kill... It could kill the Princeps, potentially. But the chances the Princeps is going to dodge the attack. Yeah, okay, did 3 damage to him. Minimal damage. Now my flayed ones have to go, because that's how the game works. So we'll use 1 to kill this guy who's on last stand. Yeah. And then... Let's get the other... Well, actually, we need to kill the Castellan, and the flayed one are going to double attack on it because it's down to half health. Of course, he has to attack through its defense. Okay, he's going for these guys. That's also annoying. Although, my guys are immune to burning because of the Gunpowder Mantle. So that's something. Who is next to go? It's this Sterilizer here. Then it's this Castellan. There's no way I can do 6 damage to it, is there? I don't think so. There's no way. Obasis can't. Obasis could kill it. But then it's going to explode, and he's going to be in range of it exploding. And honestly, I don't think he's going to kill it on his turn. It just means it's going to kill the Lich Guard and probably the flayed one. So who's activating it? It's this Sterilizer next, then the Castellan. So I get 2 actions. So I could probably kill it with the Praetorian and with Obasis. Because the Praetorian can shoot it at range. So I can move the Praetorian to somewhere like here. That's going to trigger an opportunity attack. I can move the Praetorian to here. And shoot it. With the ranged attack of the Rod of Covenant. Okay, so it's got 4 health left. Then he goes, and okay, he decided to melee attack the Scorptech Destroyer. That's huge for me. Then I get another action, and Obasis will need to eat an opportunity attack, but I can run him to here, and he can... It says he can attack it from here. I think that's his shield, because this does not have... Does this have a range of 2? Hang on a second. No, it doesn't have a range of 2. He needs to be here. He can't... Yeah, he has to be here to hit it. Again, he's going to have to eat these opportunity attacks, but he can usually block them. He also restores HP every turn. He just hasn't taken any damage yet. I'll do an AoE taunt on everything over here. And then we'll hit this to kill it. Okay, so it's going to explode on its next turn and probably kill everybody here. Because we can't get our bases out in time. Okay, that's it down. There goes my Lich Guard. But it also set this guy on fire. Alright, this thing is going next. I guess we're not going to bother attacking it. We're going to try and get the guys around it. I'm going to activate Killing Surge on you just in case. Oh, do you want me to wrap him in a blanket? Is that what you're barking at? You want me a blanket, dog? There you go, blanket. This is a big fight. We're going to lose a few people here. Everyone's on fire. Everyone and everything is on fire. Oh my god, I can't believe you survived that. knowing that he can do that in combat, but I was only got one attack, which was nice. Alright, so we still got that infiltrator to go, then this infiltrator, and then it's back to this sterilizer, then it's this. So there's still a load of units to activate. My Chronomancer doesn't have his area of effect attack right now. He is going to be attacked by this infiltrator. This infiltrator's at full health. I've got a Trek Praetorian here, who doesn't have his jump ability. I don't actually have very many. I've only got 3 units available to me. I think I'm just going to stab both of these with my Lich Guard, because I'll take the double attack when I get the opportunity for it. And then we'll heal the Chronomancer. Oh, he didn't attack the Chronomancer. Okay. Time to go for the Free Flayed one. Don't mind the Free Flayed one dying at all. Okay, this Praetorian needs to heal himself. And then we'll attack the... I want to kill this Electro Priest. Okay, this Praetorian's down. Rip. Rip in pieces. Oh, that's a good flamethrower target. Has killed this guy, but the rest of the guys on fire is pretty nice. Okay, so can't move this guy. I want to put Divination on himself, so ignores the next attack, and we'll whack this guy. Okay. Well, that counted as Divination, unfortunate. So much fire. Hey Mason, how's it going? Stream's going pretty well. Just having a very hard fight at the moment. We'll get some reinforcements now, though, I think. Scope Destroyer is actually tanking the right flank really well. It's actually, I'm surprised it's still alive. I thought it'd be dead right now. Right. I've got 1 reinforcement point. Let's bring in another Lich Guard. I think we need a Lich Guard here to help protect this. Yeah, I want to bring a Lich Guard in. I don't have any... I've only got shield. I would like a Spear Guard. I don't have any Spear Guard. The other option is a Flayed one. Or a Warrior. I think I'm going to bring in a Lich Guard. Wait, his Divination was... Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's what his Divination was. Okay, that's him deployed. Now it's a new turn. The question is, who do I save here? I think the Scorpic Destroyer can potentially kill both of these. So I'm going to heal it. Oh, I didn't heal it, damn it. But we'll try and hit both of these two. He got one of them, but again, the Infiltrator dodged. Okay. Now it has to be my Flayed ones have to go because of the way the turn order in this game works. So we'll kill the Electro Priest. Good. Okay, he went for a melee attack, which is wonderful. He also went for a melee attack, which is wonderful. Now we need to kill this Castellan. This Castellan has to die this turn. My Lich Guard will get a free stab on it and can kill that Princeps. So we're going to take that now before it dies, and we'll actually heal it. Okay. Okay. Now this is in the range of death. Oh, I forgot about the Cataphron. Completely forgot about the Cataphron. We also have to deal with that. Now, I don't have any other... I've got a Lich Guard here. I don't think he can do enough damage, so I'm going to bring Obasis in to here. He's going to eat up some opportunity attacks to do that. That's fine. He can do that. He's a bad enough guy. 3 opportunity attacks. Just shrugs them off like nothing. He's going to summon... I'm going to hit this thing first. Okay, it is now dead and going to explode. And I'm going to summon some Flayed ones back here. Okay, I don't know why they appeared over here, but that's where they appeared. Why are they over here? I wanted them over here. I did see that Mason worker, yes. I hope that's a good sign and not a bad sign. The stated reason was for polish, and I really hope that is why they're doing it. Let me just move up all of my newly minted Flayed ones. And I have a Flayed one here as well. Let's... So this guy's going next. We could potentially kill him with this Flayed one. Unless he dodges. Oh, he's still in the explosive radius, though. I think he's going to die. I think so. What I've seen looks really good. So I'm hoping it's for polish and not because the game is in an unplayable state right now. I'm going to pull this Lich Guard. I can't. Yeah, I'm going to pull this Lich Guard out to here. We'll heal him. And we'll try and finish this guy off just in case he doesn't die in the explosion. I'm in 100% the same place as you, Mason. Okay, that's the other Castellan gone. Who do I still have active? I've got this Triarch Praetorian, I've got my Chronomancer, I've got my Lich Guard. That is it. Let's get the Triarch to kill this Infiltrator. And then we're going to do an aerial hot drop to here on the Princeps. Which he dodges. Exactly, we don't want another Cyberpunk. Yeah, especially after how bad the Dawn of War 3 launch was. God, that was disappointing. I think that was... I would like to believe that was Sega's fault and not anything to do with Relic, but I think it was the nail in the coffin of what Relic was. Okay, new turn. Almost. Get him on with opportunity attacks. Oh, come on. How did he survive that? How is he still alive? There we go. Has it changed, Tristan? Is that for YouTube? Oh yeah, it has. What's going on with the membership badges? What happened to all my custom membership badges? What's happened there? I'm just going to have a quick look. I'm actually replaying it at the moment. I never finished it, so I'm playing through Phantom Liberty right now. What happened to my custom member badges? Memberships. Levels, badges, and emojis. They're all here. Oh, you know what it is? They've added new levels. So previously it was new member, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year. They've now added 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. And I haven't got a badge in for anything after 1 year. That's why your badges change, because you've been a member, apparently, for more than 2 years. Which is insane. That's absolutely insane. So I need to get some badges added. That's why the badges have changed. I believe. I'm not seeing a badge for Mason either. But that might be a bug with Twitch chat, with the chat bot I'm using. Alright, let's finish this mess. No, you haven't. Lol. Okay, then I don't know what's going on with the badges. I'll have to look into it after the stream. What do you want me to wrap you up in a blanket again? No, oh, hang on. The dog wants to go back outside. I'm sorry, everybody. 1 sec. What she likes to do is she likes to keep checking to see if the sun's come out. So she'll go out for 5 minutes, be like, oh, you haven't made the sun happen yet, and she'll get annoyed with me, because I haven't made the sun happen yet. I want to kill these two, or at least one of them. 6 months. I'll have to investigate it, Tristan. I'm not sure what's going on, because it's still set, so it should still be there. I'm going to put Divination. I can only put Divination on this Lich Guard. Keep him alive. And we'll curse this guy. This battle, we're in the wrapping up phase of this battle now. The only big threat remaining is the Cataphron, really. Oh look, the divination was perfect. Okay, we can now deploy something. We can deploy 2 units. I'm actually going to bring in 2 warriors, just so we have some shooting. And the biggest issue here is the Cataphron, I think. So let's get some units. These guys can't. Oh, the fire's all gone out. Wonderful. Who's going first? It's this guy here. I think this Lich Guard can kill him. 1 HP. Okay. Can you get it? You can't. You need to just get to this thing then and attack it. And I am actually going to heal you. That's fine. Thank you for the good... Thank you. It was a good divination. I'm pretty proud of it. Alright, let's try and kill this guy with the Scorptech Destroyer, since he's going next. Cool. We got him with the charge, which means I can go again and run around to here and stab this guy. And then It's the Cataphren next. Unfortunately, I can't really get enough damage on the Cataphren. We can try and move a basis in, I guess. And we can taunt it. And then just whack it. That was a silly idea. What he's... Okay. It's a 6-month badge. The 6-month badge should be there. Memberships. The 6-month badge... The 6-month badge is supposed to be on Audacity. I'm looking at it right now. It's supposed to be an Audacity. So it basically goes Xenonauts Trooper with basic armor, Xenonauts Trooper with level 2 armor, Xenonauts Trooper with level 3 armor, then an Audacity from High Fleet, and then a Donut from High Fleet. It can't do a melee attack, so it had to move out. Right, that makes sense. Who is left? It's just this infiltrator here. And who am I using right now? Let's just... Where is this infiltrator? This guy here. Let's just try and kill this guy. From my view, Mason has another rifleman, and Tristan has an Audacity, so that should be correct. But I do need to add more, by the looks of it. I don't know why I'm worried about these guys catching fire. They are just free from Flayed Ones. Okay, there's the Cataphren dead, and it doesn't explode. So now we just need to kill this infiltrator. They have so many free Flayed Ones, it's great. That's it. Mission complete. I think, or is there, there's one guy left. There's one guy left. It's this guy here. This Princeps. Who we can try and kill. He's got 1 hit point left. Yeah, my High Fleet ship also has been 6 months. I know, how crazy is that? Thank you so much, everybody, by the way, for your support. It means so much to me. It means I can do things like potentially get my hands on Brig games early to cover for the channel, and maybe even get paid for covering them, which means I can put more effort into editing the videos and put more time into making the videos, which honestly is a huge deal for me. So just thank you so much. Really, I can't actually articulate how grateful I am. Oh, come on, Chronomancer, thank you.
The cavalry represented yet more of the Adeptus Mechanicus elite. These augmented specifically to detect anomalies in the topography that would indicate the Sepulchre Regnant's location. Yet, for all their vaunted status,
so yeah, the badges...
they were nothing but obstacles to be overcome.
The badges evolve over time, basically. I need to add more, though.
Hard and leave nothing but
Those guys with the camera, yeah.
And silence.
Okay, so that's the end of that push. So we're gonna have to do one more after this, which means we get to play as Heki again. 3 units in reanimation after that. That was a tough mission. Not cavalry. Maybe they were. Well, there was a hover APC in the background. Maybe they were in that hover APC. Oh, thank you, Mason Worker. That's very kind. I don't think my editing is up to much, but it's very kind of you to say that. I would love my my editing to be better, but I can't afford to hire an editor, sadly. I've just had to book flights back to the UK for Christmas to visit my I've got a very elderly relative who I want to make sure I see before the end of the year. So I'm going to be flying back to the UK over Christmas, which has cost me a lot of money. But that's fine. Like, that's what my work is for. ABC does arguably count as cavalry. Exactly. Okay, so now we need to do Critical Path. We need to do Open Grave. We'll do that as Heki. We've got some upgrades for Heki. We can get him another Canoptic Spider. I don't think he needs a 3rd Canoptic Spider. So in that case, we can get him Implacable Resilience, and we can be one off Devour Nanoscarabs, which is a shame. But we'll go Implacable Resilience, and we'll get him his weapon and Swarm's Embrace gains +1 range, which is actually pretty nice. He's almost fully upgraded, but we'll take Heki in. Let's just make sure everyone is at level 4. Okay, all out True Grit or Purposeful. I love the heavy trait. Deals max damage to the bearer, has not moved this turn. That's actually quite good for Immortals. Max damage if you haven't fired. Let's grab that. You're done. You can gain +1 weapon range or +1 movement. I'll grab +1 movement on you. Death marks gain, reduce the cooldown of higher dimensional jump. Yep, definitely want that. You guys can gain. We'll get that for you as well. We'll get Purposeful for you as well. You've unlocked your level 4. We'll get more movement for you as well, my wraiths. You've got that. You can get +1 movement as well. I might as well spend this stuff because this is probably the last mission of the game. Okay, everything is leveled up here. So let's deploy Heki. Oops, didn't click on him again. Into Open Grave. Defend the Sepulchre Regnant until the teleportation chamber can be used. One never needs another spider. Doesn't mean you shouldn't. Alright, let's go.
Just as Nevershine made her decision to assault the Azarians' heart, the humans' excavation engine tore into the Sepulchre Regnant. Enemies poured through the breach to defile the Pharaoh's chambers. Though she would soon execute her final gambit, Nevershine still needed the Sepulchre to hold.
What did Tristan say? We're never into the spider. Yes. I'm still wondering where Scaevola is. We've killed every other Andmech leader apart from Scaevola. Where is she? What is she doing?
The wretched rebel are past the outer defenses and advancing on your throne room. Should it fall, your royal command protocols will be cut off.
If that happens, we shall lose our means of claiming the Ozarian. I shall attend to this myself. All forces, report to the throne room and make ready to
This is going to be an epic fight, isn't it? This is going to be so many enemies. Maybe she dipped. Okay, we're definitely going for +1 recruitment capacity for this. I don't need Dominion, I don't need Living Metal. We're going to take the Plasmancer. We're going to take the Locust Heavy Destroyer. We're definitely taking the Immortals. We're taking the Death Marks. Where are my spiders? Oh my god, it's the wrong person. What the hell? It selected that as Fakon, not as Heki. Oof. I was like, where are my spiders?
If
I'm glad I spotted that before it got even worse. Okay, here we go. This is better. We'll take the Technomancer. We'll take the Immortals. We'll take the Hexmark Destroyer. We'll take the Death Marks. We'll take the 2 spiders, and then we'll take as many Wraiths as we can, which is 2. So we have to leave 1 Wraith behind, but that's fine. Oh, and we can take 1 unit of Scarabs. I was like, where are my units? Ah! I think she's going to show up here. I think this is her plan. But we have to actually get to the... We have to get to the throne room.
Neversha's force soon reached the throne room, only to find an unexpected enemy. The Adeptus Mechanicus had dispatched their most vaunted saboteurs to strike deep into the Sepulchre Regnant, to inflict as much reckless damage as possible before the main forces advance.
Who are the saboteurs?
Enemy sighted.
Ah.
Consistent with Vargard-class Necron constructs. Seen of form, Nefershah. We are the wrath of the Omnisire, and by his will, Mars will have its vengeance.
Well, I did topple your hive city, so yeah, I guess you would be angry.
We will shortly reclaim rightful command of all of Kivroth. Your primitive home world has no claim on this planet. Nor does anyone, save the dynasty of Sankotep.
Well, we know the fact that Sankotep is dead.
Assault doctrine are in effect. Tactical limitations rescinded. No quarter. No mercy. Destroy them all.
Well, he's an angry fellow.
Pitiful and foolish. Those with such short lives should not be so eager to throw them away.
Oh, check this. Vargard Nevershar was assailed by the foe from several angles. Fortunately, her tactical protocols arranged her forces to counter this unexpected threat. So we can stand and repel, which will put vigilance to full, which means we won't have to worry about full vigilance for the end of the fight. Set defenses and receive the assault, trusting in Necron resilience and firepower to weather the storm. We can set up a crossfire. Set up troops to cover the entrance to the throne room, cutting newly arrived Skitarii to pieces before they can join the fray. Or we can invoke the voice of the Pharaon. Activate communication systems built into the Sepulchre, intimidating the humans with the overwhelming voice of Sankotep. Again, you get to pick V1, V2, V3. Off you go. You got 1 minute. Yeah, these are all that I can't bring them all, but whatever. So stand and repel will cause us to go max vigilance, but it does mean that we will not be at max vigilance for the last fight. So maybe that's what we want to do. It doesn't look like there's enough events to trigger max... Oh no, we'll get max vigilance for the last one if we don't get max vigilance now, basically. What's the question mark? Full vision battle affects this battle, the next. This battle, Trog. And then it resets. And all it does is it spawns more enemies. So it might be better to have more enemies in this fight than the next fight. We've got most votes coming in for option 3, which is to activate the voice of the Theron, just to bring back Sankotep's voice actor, maybe, for one last hurrah. Although Trog's vote has now made that a tie, I think, between 3 and 1, and I'll get to choose if it is a tie. So if you don't want me to choose, you better get in with your votes. Pilong's come in for a vote to push it forth for option 1 with a stand and repel. Excuse me. I think the vote's going to end any second now. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're going to do a stand and repel. Let's go. Set defenses, receive the assault, trusting in Necron resilience and firepower to weather the storm.
Hold position. Yield not one piece.
It really is just stand and shoot.
A furious exchange of fire filled the throne room. Warriors on both sides fell, yet only the Necrons rose again. When the first volley was done and the fighting became brutal and up close, the Vargard's force had held.
We get +2 vigilance, some enemies damaged in the next skirmish. One of our Wraiths took 3 damage, and our Scorpec Destroyer took 3 damage. That's fine, we can heal that up. We have lots of healing in this army. We've got 2 units that can heal. So that's actually a pretty good outcome if they're going to start damaged. Alright. The penultimate fight, I believe. There's one more fight after this one. This could be a very big battle. I will save at the start of this one because I haven't saved at all this stream. And we know what happens when I don't save the game. These ones are taking a while to load, I notice. Oh my god!
In the throne room, neither could retreat.
That is a lot of dudes. And we've got a Manipulus as well. And we've got a Manipulus and... Okay, we've got an Engine Seer. We've got an Engine Seer, a Dominus, and a Manipulus. And a Princeps, Infiltrator. Princeps, Infiltrator, Princeps, Infiltrator. We've got Electro Priests. These are just Servitors. And then we've got more Electro Priests. There's a lot of melee here. Okay. Well, we're definitely bringing 2 spiders. That is for sure. There's only limited places I can spawn the spiders in.
I command as I am commanded.
So, oh, let me... Dog wants to come in. Give me a second. I'll bring the dog back. Deathmark's going to do a lot of work here. Let's go. So I've got my 2 spiders out. I do not have AoE in this at all. We're definitely going to need the Technomancer. We're going to need the Hexmark Destroyer, I think for sure. I'm actually going to bring the Hexmark... I'm going to swap the spider. Okay. And then the Death Marks as well. How much do I have left? That's my whole army. Okay, this is going to be very difficult, but we'll do our best. We're going to have to basically have the constructs are going to be sacrificed to for additional roles of people. Let me save the game. And I think you're right the first time, Mason Worker. I'm going to need Godluck. All right, let's do this. I'm going to start with the Hexmark, who doesn't have... We don't have enough Dominion for multi-thread Eliminator. All right, let's go with the Spider to start with. Spider to here. And then I'm going to fire off a Perfect Destruction through these 3. Okay, I should have spawned some Tesla dudes, actually, now that I think about it. We're going to activate the Hungry Void. And we're going to try and kill this guy before he gets a chance to activate. So that's him in Fanatical Devotion already. I'm just going to finish him off. No, we're going to hit this guy. Then we're going to summon Scarabs, and the Scarabs are going to finish him off. This is insane, by the way. Okay, you kill this guy. Alright, I'm not going to detonate you because I need you to eat attacks. Good work, Spider. Love it when you block attacks. And the Storm did its job as well and ate an attack. Okay, I now have enough for a multi-threat eliminator. But I think I want to get my Spider in combat with this Dominus. To try and do... Oh, I can't get him there. Okay. Let's get you... So what's the range on this again? It's an arc. So if I put you here... His guns count as pistols, so we can use them in close combat. Okay. And then... When he shoots people, when he kill... Oh, damn, he can't shoot past these two. They explode when they die, basically. It's his gimmick. So, unfortunately killed my little dudes. Hey, Dr. You've arrived in the Chaos Fight of Doom. God, there's so many enemies. How am I supposed to do this? I do have the Tesla boys for later. He's taking so much damage. I still don't have range to get this guy into combat. I'm gonna go with the Death Mark. I'm gonna try and start targeting the big enemies and try and take them out of the fight. I'm not gonna teleport the Death Marks yet. I want to keep hyperdimensional available. Okay, you still can't get into combat. I want to go with the Death Mark. I want to try and kill this guy. Let's teleport you to here. And I want to take out this Mechanicus if I can. He survived with 1 hit point. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some quick kills with AoE. Okay, I can get into combat now with the Spider because it's accelerated. We're gonna drop a lightning attack. I want to take this priest out, but I want to take the Mechanicus is more important. So we're gonna hit the Mechanicus. That's him dead. Then I can activate the Hungry Void again. I'm gonna start taking down the Dominus. Okay, he's down to 4 hit points. We're gonna summon some Scarabs. And I might detonate the Scarabs on the Dominus to take him out of the fight. Because getting rid of the Mechanicus and the Dominus early, before they've taken an action, is... Oh, okay, this will do 7 damage. Okay, that's the Dominus and the Mechanicus done. So at least they've lost their biggest buffers. We still need to take out the Engine Seer. The Spiders are doing a lot of work right now just blocking attacks. Okay, all I've got left is a Technomancer and Heki. The Technomancer has the ability to heal, as does Heki.
I command as I am commanded.
Heki also ignores the first attack he takes every turn. He has... What's it called? He has an ability. He has... He has a Trans-Dimensional Shroud, which gives him Divination every turn. He also is a Resurrection Master, combined with a Technomancer means we can resurrect stuff really, really quickly, if it gets to that stage. He can also Dimensional Tunnel and teleport into units. The big problem is he doesn't have area effect attacks. And he has a Resurrection Orb. So I think I'm going to have to bring him into melee in this fight. I don't think I can avoid not bringing him into melee. If it gets scary, I can teleport him out. So let's bring him here. We're going to get him to whack this guy. And that's him dead. We can then summon a Nanoscarab Swarm somewhere like here. Just to distract people. And then we will use the Swarm's Embrace. I'm going to heal the Spider. Okay, Spider's back to full health. Now that just leaves me with the Resurrection Orb and the Dimensional Tunnel. I'm going to hold on those actions. Now I get the Swarm. The Swarm just needs to hit people. This guy's critically injured. We may be able to kill him before he gets to do an attack. He still has 1 health. Okay. Oh, so thanks chat. Okay, we can use the Technomancer to heal the Spider that's taking damage. Hecky will ignore this, because he's got Divination for free every turn. The Hex Mark's going to be very big for this fight, I think. Okay, Technomancer needs to Technomancy this guy. And I want to bring it up because it has an aura. Who said we don't need a third? I wouldn't have been able to spawn it. So the Technomancer has +2 armor for units in range undergoing reanimation, which is quite nice. So I actually want him up quite far. I think I'm going to have to put him here. And I'm going to heal this Spider back to full health. And we'll just curse this Princeps. And then we're going to shoot the Princeps. He dodged the attack. Okay. That's all of my units gone. Now we just have to wait for the AdMech to do all of their turns. And if they're attacking the Swarm, that's good for us. Okay, Hecky's taking a bit of damage here. So I'm probably going to pull him out of combat. Yeah, Hecky's taking a lot of hits, actually. This is not looking good. I may have pushed too hard with Hecky. Okay, he's on 1 hit point. Oh! Okay, we got reinforcements. I thought those were enemy reinforcements. Okay, the game just gave us 2 spiders. But they're very far away from the fight. Okay, I have to get Hecky out of here first. There's no option. I have to get Hecky out. So just teleport Hecky to here. And he's just going to have to hide there. There's no other option for this turn. I had to... I mean, I could have attacked first, I guess. I didn't want to take the risk. So let's just get Hecky out of there. Okay. The Hex Mark can explode people. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the Hex Mark to here, where it's not in combat with anybody. And I'm going to do a Perfect Destruction here. Okay, now who's on really low health? There's nobody on really, really low health. We'll try and focus this guy down. So when he dies, he's going to explode. And do damage to everyone around him. Unfortunately, that's all he can do. That's his whole turn used up. Oh, I don't control the reinforcements. This Engine Seer I want to kill, but he's going to go before I get a chance to kill him. I do need to heal Hecky with the Technomancer. So I think I'm going to do that next. Oh, Hecky can't be healed by the Technomancer. That's not good. We'll heal the Hexmark then. Alright, let's check it. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Let's just shoot someone who's low HP. Which is probably going to have to be this guy here. Okay. And we'll curse... this guy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, this spider's taking a bit of a beating. We'll activate it next, I think. We're going to try and kill the Engine Seer with it if we can, using the Hungry Void. We're not going to be able to kill the Engine Seer this turn. But he's taking a lot of damage, at least. The Hexmark Destroyer will defend itself with a pistol shot every time he gets attacked, so which is pretty good. This is getting a little bit overwhelming. Okay. Why are you barking? Why are you barking? You can't go back outside, Tully. Into bed, please. Into bed, please. Go to bed. No, Tully. Hey, into bed, please. Good girl. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl. Sit down. You have no snooze. While I fight all the Advec in the world. Alright, she might be getting a bit grumpy. Who do I have left? I've got my death marks and my spider. Let's see how much damage the spider can do before it dies. So there goes one guy. And then we can take out... I want to just check out the Princepses if I can. Because they've got the dodge and the ability to get away from opportunity attacks, which is really quite scary. This spider is probably going to die very soon. This is nuts. It's just hold the line. Like... Okay, death mark's next. So let's try and focus down people who are low on health. There goes one. Agency is our next priority target. How played Admech is amazing how much AI damage dodge compared to how much my Admech dodge. Same with my Flayed Ones, Strog. My Flayed Ones are supposed to dodge all the time, but they don't. Okay, I want to hit the engine seer. Oh, he survived with 1 hit point. I don't have range for a lightning blast. Actually, you know what? I could teleport over to, like, here and just lightning blast to take the engine seer out of the fight. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, that's the engine seer gone as well. So that's all of the hero units gone. We just have to deal with the Princeps now. Who, of course, avoid opportunity attacks and will run at everybody. And I'm very scared of them getting to Heki, who doesn't have a way to heal himself. I don't want them hitting the Technomancer either. I have no actions at this point. It's all just... That spider's probably going down, isn't it? Hey, Spinloki, how's it going? Good work, spider. Yeah, look, they're coming for the Technomancer, and they're getting closer and closer to Heki. Wow. Just killed it like that. Okay, we need these Immortals. These are the Tesla Immortals. No, they got the Ghost Blasters. It's these Immortals with the Tesla Carbines. These are the guys that are going to do a lot of work for us. I can only summon one of them. Okay, we'll summon one of them. Or do I want Wraiths? Do I want a Wraith? No, I want a Tesla Carbine. Okay, do you have... You still don't have Multi-Threat Eliminator yet. I can bounce this through these three. Who's up first? Where's this guy? Okay, he's all the way over here. I'm going to go with the Immortal first, I think. And just bounce it through these three. Or I can bounce it through these three. Or I can bounce it through these three. Bounce it through these three. I need to get the Dominion up. Okay. I think I activate this guy next. I try and kill this Infiltrator and this Electro Priest if I can. I need to be very careful that I don't... I need to, like, move Heki before these guys go. Oh, yeah. This is a Max Vigilance fight, Tristan. That's why there was an Engine Seer. This was a Max Vigilance fight. Okay, Spiders can take care of that last guy. There goes the Princeps. We'll summon Scarabs. And they can take out this guy before he gets a chance to action. He survived. I don't want to blow them up on him, because he's just going to hit them and not kill them, and then he'll die. Oh, I thought he was on Last Stand. He wasn't on Last Stand. Crap. That was a waste then. My Hex Mark's not looking healthy. Don't care about this. Good work, little Scarab Swarm. No, my spider! Okay, Heki next. Heki can Resurrection Orb the spider. We can bring a swarm in here. We can heal the Hex Mark. And he can teleport back to here. That wasn't actually a great teleport. We're going to run him all the way to the corner. Good work, Heki. Alright, my Nano Swarm has to go next. I can do a Lightning Blast through the Nano Swarm. I can hit this guy. Okay, that's him with Fanatical Devotion now. And then we're going to eat this guy's brains. And maybe kill him. He dodged it. Okay. No, we took the maxing option. Losing the Technomancer was a big blow. Great work, Scab Swarm. 1 damage. Oh, he took his place. These 3 here are very scary. This guy here especially needs to die very soon. Okay, you're back. You still don't have... You're not going to get Multi-Threat Eliminator for another turn. And you can only shoot the guys next to you because you're stuck in close combat. Who else do we have? I've got this spider. I should probably activate this spider sooner than later. I've got this death mark. I've got this death mark. Okay, we're going to use this spider now because I don't know how much time it has left. We'll try and wipe out... I want to focus on infiltrators because they're so fast. Now we'll try and hit this Electro Priest. And I'll bring in a Scab Swarm next to him. And then we'll attack him with the Swarm, which will put him in last stand mode. Now, do I detonate the Swarm? I don't think I detonate the Swarm. He's dead anyway. He's just dead next turn. So he's going to activate, he's going to hit my spider, and then he's going to die. Okay. This guy is being blocked by the Scab Swarm. Good. He killed my Nanotech Swarm. That's okay. That's chaff. Okay. So all we've got left is the Hexmark Destroyer and my 2 Death Marks. I think the Hexmark needs to go next. So let's shoot this guy. He'll blow up. Then we'll shoot this guy. And we'll shoot him again. Okay. And that's my Hexmark done. The tide is starting to turn. It's just these 3 here that I'm most worried about at the moment. Okay, Allied Spider, not doing a lot. Alright, who is the priority target for my death marks? It's probably this guy here. I don't have a shot on him from here. Do you have a shot on him from there? You do. Take him out. Okay, he's out of the fight. Nice work, Scarab Swarm. Okay, this spider is really doing a lot of work for me right now. In terms of tanking. Right now, who's a priority target for this guy? Well, first of all, we got a lightning strike. But I can't see anybody to strike, so I need to teleport to do the strike. I'm going to take a risk and teleport to here. Ah, that's all good, Tristan. Okay, that's him killed with lightning. He's on last stand, I think. Let's just keep focusing the Princeps over here. Yeah, the spiders, because the spiders have 2 armor, they are able to do so much work for me. Okay, new turn. Now the Hex Mark has multi-threat eliminator back. So, I'm wondering about maybe something like moving here and just multi-threat eliminating all of this. It does mean the Canoptic Spider will get killed, but I should be able to take out a lot of enemies with a multi-threat eliminator if I aim it in this direction. Oh, damn, okay, I didn't check his route properly. Oh my god! That was actually a great shot. I can do it like this and hit these 3. And then we'll focus down the guy that we're in combat with. Unfortunately, this is going to kill the spider. He's in final. I'm not going to shoot him with my final shot. I'm just going to hold so that my spider gets a turn. Now, Heki, does he have another heal? He doesn't got another heal. So we're going to activate this spider, which is about to die. And we're not going to focus on this guy because he's in final devotion anyway. So we're going to hit... We're going to activate the Hungry Void to make sure we kill this Fulbright Priest. Okay, and then we're going to hit this... We're going to hit this... We're going to kill the Servitor here. Then we're going to summon a Scarab Hive here. And we're going to end his turn I'm going to get the Scab Swarm to kill this guy here. And then we're going to leave them there to absorb attacks. Then I've got a Canoptic Scab Swarm here, which will hit this guy. Cool. Yeah, this is it. The tide is turning. We've got this. We've got this. One damage to that Princeps. Okay, my other spider is going... This guy is going next. I do have a Lightning Blast. Let's blast these two because it will kill this guy. Nice. And then we'll eat this guy with our mandibles. Awesome. There's not many enemies left now. Yeah, you dare attack me? Good work, spider. Casualties, actually, so far, fingers crossed, very low. Is this the only enemy left? I think there's only one enemy left, and it's this infiltrator. No, and this servitor. Well, there goes the infiltrator. And we almost killed the servitor. I think that's it. We did it.
The enemies
We did it.
defiling my throne room have
No casualties, except for the Technomancer.
Mechanicus elites. They reached further than we anticipated.
Thank goodness for spiders.
Your warriors and constructs are holding back these invaders, but they cannot do so forever. Whatever plan you intend, Vargard, it must be executed now.
Hold your guard.
That's
I am returning to you.
Some of these Skitari serfs have already forced their way through. Do not count on your path being clear.
Whew. We just have to activate the gate now. This is if Scavelo's going to show up, she's going to show up in this fight. The big problem is a lot of people are very badly injured. Okay, we're definitely going to restore 50% of HP to our leader. And I will spend 5 living metal to resurrect our Technomancer.
As Nevershah sought the defense, I labored to make our master stroke possible. The ancient Catan were being
Oh, what are you doing?
energy, even shattered into broken echoes.
No, what are you doing?
Logical vessel to truly interact with our base matter. Such a body was being prepared to receive its inhabitant.
Oh my god, she's going to resurrect the Deceiver.
Cryptek, what is the status of the Necrodermis?
It is complete, my Vargard, and its canoptic control systems are awakening. Though I must attend to the exact modulation of trans-etheric currents.
Oh, thanks, Antonius. That's very kind of you. Congratulations, Alien689. Although, how does that work? Because they're on Twitch. They must be on Twitch and on YouTube.
I care not why my star god is unready. Only that you make it so soon. Hasten your work.
She's totally getting played. This might be Doctor. Sorry. Thanks, Titonius. This might be Scaveola and the Deceiver's plan. Nevershah gave orders that would have the Deceiver's Necrodermis made operational as quickly as possible. As ever, her decision showed intellect and ruthlessness. We can commit. Order some of the Royal Guard's troops to assist Kynox in installing auxiliary power cells and modulating radiation barriers to speed the empowerment of the Catan Shard containment system. Reroute power. Demand that Kynox divert energies from the main power systems of the Sepulchre Regnant, the quicker to satisfy the hungry systems of the dormant Necrodermis, or direct interface. Admonish Kynox to connect himself directly to the ancient technologies governing Necrodermis, so in order to untangle the intricacies of the Catan Shard's waiting vessel at the risk of his own mind. What do you want to pick, everybody? Expedition for V1 for commit, Expedition for V2 reroute power, Expedition for direct interface. This is probably the last decision of the entire campaign. If you haven't voted, get involved in this one. You don't need to worry about the risky choice getting too much vigilance. We've already wiped vigilance completely. We sacrificed this guy. I mean, he is the narrator of the game. Thanks for voting, Octoling. So, oh, P-Long, your vote got... something happened to your vote if you want to try that again. I assume you were voting for 3, because it's next to the E, but you may not have been. 4 votes for option 3 already, though, is a good start. Got a lot of votes coming in for option 1 as well. I voted to save the narrator. It's a hard fight between commit and direct interface. There's less than 30 seconds left in the vote, so if you want your voice heard, it's now a 5-5. It's now a tie. If your vote actually counts at this point. It's going to end any second, and I get to pick. Oh, I get to pick. Spin Loki coming in a little bit too late, unfortunately, with the V2. I'm going to go for direct interface because I think it sounds insane.
With only the briefest and most excusable hesitation, I dutifully connected myself to the system. The grand technologies required to harness the God Shard threatened to overwhelm me. Feedback racked my body, and soon I was forced to disconnect before my mind bled out entirely.
+2 vigilance, +30 dominion, and some of our units are perturbed. Admonish cannot... Oh yeah, so some of our units are perturbed, which is a problem. And here we go, the last fight, I think, of at least this little bit of the adventure. But we may have a Catan on our side for this. The most excusable hesitation. Yes. I'm glad I stopped the last stream where I did, because there was a lot more game. Okay, no Catan on our side. We do not trust the Deceiver one bit. What are we dealing with here? Lots of... We've got Infiltrator, Infiltrator, Princeps, Infiltrator, Infiltrator, a Dominus, an Engine Seer, and then over here there's a Cataphron. And then there's also some Electro Priests. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Wraith. 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 Okay? We're going to do Uninjured Spider. We're going to go Deathmark. Deathmark. And we're going to go Big Shooty Immortal. And we're actually not going to do that. We're going to bring the Technomancer along with us. Okay.
Observing the field.
Because Wraiths are good. We'll start off by zapping these 3. And then we're going to... why can't I move? Game. That was weird. Why could I not move my units? Oh, perturbed. Oops. Oh, derp. I just won't pick a perturbed unit next time. That was silly. I didn't mean to. I thought there was a glitch, so I reloaded the skirmish. I need to save anyway. Right, we're gonna save. I can't save here. I can save now. I'll make a new save actually and call it Big Fight 2. Big Fight 2. So I actually think more ranged units is the way to go anyway here. So we're gonna go Immortal with Gauss. Deathmark, Deathmark, Immortal with Gauss. Then we'll go Wraith, Wraith, Tesla Immortal. I'll have a Tesla Immortal over here as well, I think. And then we'll have Technomancer. So we're going for a more shooty army this time, rather than a close range army. Yeah, I forgot about Perturbed. So this guy is not Perturbed, I think. So we'll try that again. We'll zap. He's not Perturbed, so we'll move forward to here. We'll phase through this guy. Then we'll use the Hungry Void to stab him. And that outright kills him, and then we'll shoot this guy with our pistol. Okay. I'll now get my Tesla Carbine dude, just out of range, unfortunately, to move to here. And hit both of these guys. He dodged it. And he took 3 damage. Alright, then you can shoot this guy. Because these guys are going to take a while to get into combat. So we'll take out the side enemies first. And then you can shoot this guy. Now he's in Fanatical Devotion, so he'll die at the end of his turn. That's unfortunate that he got the, that. Oh, that also teleported my Deathmark. Deathmark also wastes his free shot, but he's dead now, so that's something. Deathmark hasn't got a shot on him from here. Has got a shot on him from here. Okay. Now these guys are coming into range. So let's start moving up this way. I'll move my... I'll do a lightning zap on you. Now this guy may be perturbed. He is, so we'll end his turn there. That's fine. And then we'll use my death mark, I think. We'll teleport him to some cover. There's not really any cover here, is there? Just somewhere where he's got line of sight. And we'll shoot the guy at the front. Love death marks. Such a cheating unit. Okay, and now I can use my Gauss guy. We have to move forward slightly. To here, I think, is where we need to move him to. And we can blast these guys. Perfect, that's another guy down. This seems like a way too easy fight right now. There's not enough enemies. Like, there's nowhere near enough enemies here right now. Don't really want to do anything with my Technomancer at the moment. I mean, I guess I could get a shot off. Oh, so the Technomancer flies, which is a lot of fun. I guess we'll shoot a dude. We'll curse him. And then we'll shoot him. Yeah, range didn't seem like the play. Alright, and then that's why I quite like Heki's army, is I can do melee constructs, or I can do ranged ridiculousness. Let's just bring you forward to like here. We'll drop we'll shoot first. And then I'll make a swarm. And then the swarm can move up. Well, actually, the swarm can do this, which is hilarious. And then it can move into combat. And I can give it a Hungry Void. And it can potentially kill this Princeps in one hit. Potentially. Yeah, nice. Good work down at swarm. Okay, new turn. Let's finish this guy off with my death mark before he gets a chance to activate. And then my Wraith can make it into melee with this guy. Now once he attacks, that's him for the turn, so I can't like drive by an attack. The Tesla Bounce is such a great ability. Yeah, it's such a great ability. No range on the pistol, unfortunately. So it's just these three left, and the Cataphrone. Oh, I should have focused the Cataphrone down. Actually, I forgot about that. Dodged it, nice. He is impeded, unfortunately. But you know who's going to be pretty good against it? My Gauss Immortals. Oh, they haven't got line of sight on him, though. So they go and do max damage. I'll let the other guys move up. I gestured over my shoulder with my thumb, like you can see that. If I just put you here, you should be able to kill him. Okay, there's the Cataphrone down. You're impeded, right? Oh, you're not impeded. You can run over here. Oh, you're accelerated and impeded at the same time. That's pretty funny. This fight is such an anticlimax after the last fight. Laziest death mark teleporting. He was moving to the optimum position to take the shot, I think you'll find. Can you get me a shot without exposing yourself to too much damage? You can't really.
Observing the field.
What we can do, though, is we can teleport Heki in. Take a shot. Miss. And then just walk him away. Which is pretty fun. Yeah, exactly, Submarino. It's all about the swagger. We can actually summon another... I didn't realize I could summon another swarm. I've got to... There must be more to this. I don't even have anyone to heal right now with the Swarm's Embrace. Okay, Swarm can come to here. And can it lightning? It can. The Technomancer, I don't want to put him into danger. That's right, you fight those nano swarm... that nano swarm. You shoot those nanites with your pistol. Well done. He dodged it. Okay, new turn. Let's get the Wraith in on the engine seer, I think. And we'll activate... We'll phase through him first. Then we'll activate the Hungry Void. Then we'll munch him with our Vicious Claws. And then with this pistol should finish him off. The Deceiver might show up. Yeah, that would be bad. The question I'm still asking, where is Skevola? I'm very concerned that she is not shown up at the end of the game. And maybe she doesn't. But it feels very weird to me that she hasn't. Let's try to take out this engine seer. Oh, I want you to... You can only teleport that far. That doesn't seem like a safe place to teleport to. Let's leave you for now. This Immortal might have a shot. Yeah, he does. Can you lightning him as well? No, you can just blast him. I mean, this is almost over. That's a scary looking gun. Okay, we finally got something to heal. We need to finish this guy off. Let's... I'm just going to death mark him, I think. I was going to death mark the other dude, but... And then, can you kill him? If you move... if you shoot him, you're going to do 3 damage. Yeah, that's him dead. Okay, it's just the end. It's just the Dominus left now. I don't think any of these guys can really get in range of him this turn. The Technomancer could potentially shoot him, I guess. I can zap him, which will remove his defense. And then I can curse him. And then I can shoot him. And that's him down to 2 health. And I can't quite reach him to heal him. But then you can't get into range. But you could maybe at least heal your teammate here. Yeah. Heal the Wraith. Nice. This is no way is this getting in range. And then it's just these guys in the back. I wish you could walk a little bit faster. Narrator uploads into Catan's body. Scavel uploads into Catan's body. Deceiver uploads into Catan's body. Final fight is only possible because he's fighting himself. Okay, we're just gonna finish him with this Immortal. That's it. That's the fight over. Such an anticlimax. I'd be down for that frustrated internal dialogue, honestly.
Is the Deceiver ready for deployment? We must leave as soon as possible.
We require but a few minutes more, Honored Vargard. Electromagnetic stain transfer is underway, and the psycho-emulation shackle programs are...
They're all signature
Then we shall
detected.
hold here until the shard is operational, and not a moment longer. Praetorian, what do you make of our wider situation?
The Sepulchre's defenses are holding. However, a contingent of mortals has broken through. They must have divined our location, for they are heading directly for us.
They seek the wrong prey. Let them rush into the flames of our wrath and see
No, she never
none
does.
survive.
Okay, we have another fight. There is one more fight. I'm guessing it's a survive for X number of turns. I really want to finish the game today. Hold for 5 turns, 5 remaining. And we get 4 Triarch Praetorians. I'm guessing this is where stuff is happening. What are we up against? We've got 2 Castellans. There's a Cataphrone back here. We've got 2 Engine Seers. There's actually not that much on the field here. We're definitely bringing back a Spider. We're also going to bring back the Hex Mark, I think, for this. Obviously, we're bringing the Technomancer. Definitely bringing the Death Marks. They've done so much work this whole campaign. And then maybe just 2 Wraiths to do some Wraithing. Or do we want... I think we want the big Gauss Blasters of the Immortals for some ranged. Because I've already got a lot of close combat with the Triarch Praetorians. And let's just... We'll keep Heki back. Alright, I'm going to use Heki first, just to repair the Hex Mark. And then I'll summon some Nano Scarabs as well. Let's get Wraithy. Okay, Nano Scarabs just need to do their thing. They should be able to lightning, I think, yeah. That's fine. We now know when they're going to activate in the turn order, which is all I really needed them to do. Oh, and he's going to attack the Nano Swarm, which is actually just beautiful for me. Alright, let's get the Spider into the fight. Oh, actually. Can I knock this down on him? No, it's going to knock this way. That's a shame. That would have been really cool. Right, Spider into the fight. We'll activate the Hungry Void. And we'll munch this guy. And we'll summon some Scarabs. Taking these guys out as soon as possible is very important. Also, still no Scavala. There's also potentially might get some reinforcements over here. Alright. Hexmark Destroyer I don't really want to activate yet. We can actually probably kill the Castellan with Death Marks, but I want to maybe focus on this Castellan. Just getting him out of the fight as soon as possible. Because these guys aren't going to be involved in it for a while. Also, by teleporting them, they get to do more damage. Which is why I'm teleporting them rather than moving them. Marshal there as well. Why don't detonate the Scarabs? I could have detonated the Scarabs, you're right. Oh, I don't control the Praetorians. That's... Okay, that's not a bad move, actually. Oh, that did no damage. They're unupgraded Praetorians. I love how the Castellans pose. But they get so many attacks. There's lots of reinforcement points, yeah. Okay. Again, the Praetorians are doing their thing, and I don't get to control them. Looks like they're always going to sacrifice their lives to do no damage. Yeah. We're just sitting watching the AI completely misuse the Praetorians. Their drops are doing no damage. Hit the guy who's about to die. Ugh. Whoa. Okay, back to me. Alright, I think if I can get the Hex Mark into position, this would be great, but that's going to have to be next turn's job. So in the meantime, let's just take some shots with units. Getting these guys in range would be nice. I'm trying to think. I could shoot and lightning here. Yeah, that's... Oh, I'll kill the Castellan. Okay. That Castellan is now a mine, which is good. What gun does that Canifron have? Can someone please not jump into the death zone? Straight into the death zone. Well, at least that Marshal's dead. It does look like a big plasma gun, but they don't use plasma. They use whatever it is the AdMech use. Plasma's for Space Marines. And unaugmented humans. Maybe, no, they do use plasma, actually. That is one of their favorite guns, isn't it? What's Repulsor Grid? That keeps popping up. Yeah, AdMech, you're right. I was wrong. AdMech do use plasma. Alright, I'm just gonna run you to here. Don't have range for this, but you can... Oh, you also can't shoot him. Okay, you're just gonna be here for this turn, then. Alright, Technomancer. Do we think the Technomancer can finish the Castellan? I think he can. Well, if we curse... Oh, he can't see it from here. He has to move to here. And now he can see it. Curse it. And shoot it. That's heal. He did not manage to kill it. Damn it. And there's no one to heal in range either. I mean, they're all in the explosive radius of the thing, at least. Okay, there's a spider. I don't really need those reinforcements, but thank you. Oh, and more reinforcements over here as well. Well, you're being extremely kind, considering we're really not being challenged that much. I would like to use the hex mark here, but this guy is about to go. Like, it is his turn next. And I would prefer that he didn't kill me. So I think I'm just gonna take him out. Okay. Unfortunately, he's gonna explode and deal damage to these guys, but at least he's out of the fight. Oh no! The rock landed on him. Okay, I can now move you to here. And we can hopefully fire one of these. And you guys. Maybe that's what they're expecting, yeah. And then we'll lightning. And then we'll just shoot this guy to death. Actually, not a great battlefield for the hex mark. He needs lots of chaff. I did indeed do more damage to myself than the enemy. Oh well. So he only gets 3 attacks. Oh, they got reinforcements as well. The enemy got reinforcements as well. They got sterilizers. Let me check. I don't control these guys, do I? No, I can't control them. So did they get anybody over here? They didn't get anybody over here, but they got sterilizers over here. Which could be a problem because the sterilizers could fly across. So we have to watch out for that. Alright. Next up, it is that engine seer, and then it's that engine seer, and then this guy is going to explode. So let's try and take these guys out if we can. To do that, I need to lightning them, which I can't do right now. Oh, actually, it has to be. I have to use the Scarab Swarm right now. I must use the Scarab Swarm. I will use the Scarab Swarm to just do as much damage to this engine seer as I can. Okay, he's dead. That's right, walk into the fire. Heggie's not going next. I need to destroy their cover, which I can't really do right now. Because if I try, I can't get shots on them because of their cover. But I guess we just move forward for now. Take some pot shots at some other enemies. Okay, or just delete that guy from existence. Okay, the Technomancer can heal himself. And that'll do for him. Goodbye, Treyarch Praetorians. We need to kill this cover. This is a problem. Well, the Praetorians might do something about it. Yeah, they're probably going to just focus this guy down. Okay, I'm going to bring Heki forward a little bit, but keep him safe. What? Okay, that Ranger's out, which is good. So it's just these two here that are a bit of a problem right now. But I have lightning, so if I just get in range, who do I have left? Just the death marks and you. If I get you in range, you can lightning away their cover. Can't, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Okay, nothing you can do there then. This is a mess. This is a mess over here. Nothing to do with me. Okay, now my death marks can't get shots on these guys, unfortunately. I can teleport them to get... So he's got a shot from here. Honestly, I could probably afford to put him over here. What I would love to do is get him in range of a lightning blast, because then I can kill the cover. The flying enemy, they're called sterilizers, and they have flamethrowers. They're really annoying. Oh, I can't destroy this cover. Well, that's extra frustrating. I might lose a death mark here because I made a mistake. No, I decided to shoot the Scarab Swarm. Yeah, those are going to are indeed a sacrifice we're willing to make. Well, let's just kill these guys as much as we can. Non-destroyable cover is big rip. Okay, well, at least we got those 2 down. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, go to bed, please. I'm finishing up this fight. I just need you to chill. Go to bed, please. For 20 minutes, and then we'll take you out. Yeah, the arc rifles are good. Okay, oh my god. Okay, this is becoming a thing that is happening. So they get reinforcements this turn. Ooh. What are we gonna do? I need to get my death marks out of here. That is for certain. Is this cover? Does this count as cover? It does count as cover. Okay, we're gonna move our death marks into cover here. I can't afford them to be that far forward. That's really bad for them. We need to take this Castellan out ASAP. We'll try and hold the bridge here. But my death marks can't stay that far forward out of cover. Try and take this Castellan out before it gets a chance to act. Okay, there goes one of the sterilizers at least. Everything's on fire over here. Okay. Hexmark isn't hugely useful to me right now. I think it's better to use the Immortals to shoot this guy. Did the Deathmark die of cringe? I'm not sure why he died, actually. I didn't even notice that he had died. Why did he die? Oh, now that Ancient Seer's on fire as well. Praetorians are falling left and right. Let's get this guy. So, the Castellan isn't going for a while. Keep shooting at the Castellan. I want it to die over there if I can. It's got 1 hit point left. We could resurrect this guy with Heki. Oh my god, is he gonna... Okay, the Castellan is dead before it got to act. That's actually quite good. That Praetorian sacrificed himself really well. Because it's going to explode on its turn and do a lot of damage to all of these guys standing around it. Especially if this Praetorian manages to hold out to stop them from moving. Let's get Heki to bring back this Death Mark. And heal it. I don't know why it died. That was very strange. And I'll spawn a unit as well. Just more fodder for the fodder gods. When you attack it. I think it's because of the Castellan when you attack it. Does it shoot back? Okay. This mess. Oh, he has a flamethrower. It's just making more fire. Oh. Okay. I don't think the Hexmark can cause a detonation, but we'll try it. It all comes down to whether I roll a 4 here. Okay. This shot will cause him to explode. Which puts them at lower health. I know I killed the Praetorian, but who cares? Oh, he's run out. Roll a 4, roll a 4, roll a 4, roll a 4. Yeah! I think we're doing fine. More fire? No, we decided to attack them. That's fine. Oh, this is my spider. I actually have a spider in this fight. I forgot about that. So he can cross these gaps, but he can't finish his turn on the open air. I think I'm just going to move him forward to here. We'll spawn some scarabs. They've done an amazing jump stone in their own advance, haven't they? Okay. Lightning these guys. We really need to kill this ranger. This ranger is one of the biggest problems on this battlefield right now. Don't go in there. It's all about to explode. You didn't need to do that. He was going to die anyway. Okay, my Technomancer can heal my Hexmark. That's all he really needs to do this turn. There goes the Castellan. What is the spider? Oh, he's got the ranged weapon. Okay, these are ranged spiders. Oh, thanks, Antonio. This is very kind of you. I hate sterilizers. Stupid AoE fire attacks. Okay, we've got... Oh, there's... Okay, I'm glad the Heki wasn't hiding over here. Because now we have 2 Electro Priests and a Mechanicus coming in from behind us. I think we may be safe over here. I don't think I need to move Heki yet, though. You don't have your big gun yet anymore. But you could kill this guy, which would damage... Actually, just shoot the Sterilizer. We need to kill the Sterilizer. Dodge. Well, that's done no damage, hasn't it? This is... I find the Hex Mark just a little bit disappointing. Good thing I moved, indeed. Okay. I'm going to bring the spider back over here to deal with these guys when it's appropriate. But let's try and shoot some dudes. Thanks, Tristan. I mean, this spider's actually doing a great job of holding this side for us. Other death mark. Yes, I feel like its gun should do. So it has an ability, it has focused. +1 max damage. But it doesn't have any other way of, like, getting its damage up. Unfortunately. And you have to unlock focus. So normally it's 2 to 3 damage, but it does 2 to 4. It'd be good if it had heavy weapon, where if it doesn't move, it does max damage. Okay, spider's up. I don't want the spider to go yet. This guy here is such a thorn in my side. Yeah, you're right, Namfree. I'm using him too early. You're 100% correct. Okay, let's bring you... I want to wait until these guys have moved, I think. So I'm going to activate Heki. And I'm going to bring him... Well, actually, we're going to summon these guys here. And then I'm going to bring him back to here. And we're going to heal... Who's taking the most damage? This guy here. And then the Swarm can actually get into combat. And it can use the Hungry Void to do a lot more damage. And get these guys stuck in combat. 4 damage is pretty nice for a Nano Swarm. Oh, more fire. Alright, now I still don't want to move my Canoptic Spider. I will use my Technomancer to heal this guy. And end his turn. More fire. And everyone's blocking it all the time. Alright, now it's just my Spider, this Immortal. I'm going to bring the Immortal this way. He won't be able to do anything this turn, but he'll get in position to shoot at these guys in a turn or so. Yeah, out of range for now. Okay, this Scarab Swarm can get to here. It can zap this guy. Yeah, there's just not enough... You're right, there's just not enough damage happening. I'm going to keep them in melee with him because he's going to move and they'll get a free attack on him. And now he's no longer behind this crazy cover. I thought he failed to kill them for a second there. Alright, and now it's just my Spider left. So I'm going to have to move the Spider this way. I'll summon a Swarm. And he should stop burning at the end of the turn. Swarm's going to go next. Again, we'll bring the Swarm up to here. We'll activate the Hungry Void. The Swarm can do 1 to 4 damage, so 3 to 6 damage. I'd love to get that guy into Fanatical Devotion. Excellent. Then we're going to detonate the Swarm on this guy to put him into Fanatical Devotion as well. I didn't put him into Fanatical Devotion, unfortunately. He's going to fall over dead after he attacks. Bleh. This spider is... Oh, this spider can fly. My spider can't fly. The Mechanicus is manipulicing. Okay. That wasn't that exciting from him. The spider killed the Engine Seer. And another Cannon Destroyer arrived. Is that all that arrived? Yeah, okay, this is the last turn. We just have to survive this turn. It looks like the new destroyer is going first. Then it's going to be this engine seer. Can I get anyone into range on him? Not really. I mean, I can walk up to here and shoot him. I guess we'll do that. Or we kill this guy. Let's take this guy out of the fight, because he's been really annoying. He blocked it. Does he have a flamethrower as well? No, he's got a Lumigen. Okay. Don't need my spider. You know, we can try and kill him with the Hex Mark. I don't think I can hit him with my... I can hit him with my Death Marks. Okay, we'll just shoot him with the Death Marks. It's been nice for the variety of units. I'll give it that. Survived a 1 hit point. He's not in range. I could teleport and zap him, actually. Let's just finish him off. We'll teleport to here. And we'll zap him to finish him. What's the secret, Doctor? Nobody, the reinforcements right over here, do they know? Good. Okay. I guess it's... The mini kit gets... Oh, really? If that's true, that's amazing. That didn't kill him? Oh no, put him in Fanatical Devotion, of course. And then we'll summon some babies. And we'll get them to attack the Mechanicus with Hungry Void. Do we think they can kill him in 1 turn? Nah, he's got 11 health. We won't bother activating them. You can come up, though. You still don't have a shot on him over there? Is he just out of range? He's just out of range. Yeah. Most chocolate I find is not as good these days. I'm so old. In my day, chocolate was delicious. Technomancer. We'll curse this guy. And then we'll shoot him. For 2 damage! Oh. Flamethrower man did a move that I wasn't expecting. Hexmark Destroyer, I'm going to bring back this way. Oh, he hasn't got a shot. Nothing he can do this turn. Okay, I'm just going to end his turn there. I'm going to end my turn there. Spider. Mechanicus. And then I think that's GG. I think it's GG after this. Victory! We did it! Hooray! And now everybody dies.
The invaders have faltered, Vargard. Your defenders are holding. For now. No more enemies threaten the inner chambers.
Except for Scaveller. If she is a drop thread, I'll be really sad.
Sankotep, let this war be ended.
Necrodermis was complete and functional, and with it, the final events of the war were now set in motion.
It's such a shame that Necromshar is going to be turned into a slave to Catan, because she's been... There he is!
The Eternity Gate. A passageway to the greater empire we are rebuilding across the stars. Once it is open,
there he is.
No force in the galaxy can wrest Kivroth from its rightful rulers. And this time, it shall stay open. Deceiver, the time has come for you to serve.
As if he's going to serve.
Of course, you who would be Pharaon. I exist only to obey.
Yeah, right.
You have spoken the truth for once, Godling. That necrodermis is no more than another prison for you to inhabit. Thus shackled to my command, you will indeed serve. Cryptek, activate the chamber.
He does look like a Jin.
Only a Catan shard with its mastery over all energy could repower the decrepit Eternity Gate. As yet unthrown, Nefeshar's control of the God Shard might prove fragile. But in this dark hour, she boldly accepted the risk. It was a choice that would decide the future of Kivroth.
Okay, mission successful. Took us an hour. Is there more, or is that it? because it feels like an anticlimax at the moment. But I also feel like another fight doesn't really justify the game. Like, we fought everything. We've beaten out everything. Our guys are super powerful. There's not really any challenge in the combat at the moment. There was a lot of challenge at the start of the game, and it was actually really satisfying. But this has the XCOM 2 problem. Okay, there is another mission. I'm running tight on time. I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours, and it's 11 a.m. I have stuff to do. I think we're going to have to leave Vindication for next time. Because I don't have time to finish up just now, unfortunately. And I'm really sorry about that. So next time is going to have to be the finale. Now, what I will say is if there are no Space Marines and no League of Votan in this mission, I will be very sad. Because what's the point of putting them in the game if they don't come back? Thumbs down. Doctor. So yeah, I'm really sorry, everybody. I just don't have time to play out another mission. I was really hoping to finish the game today. But we're going to have to do one more mission. And I'll do something else, because it's probably not going to take up the whole stream. But thank you all for tuning in today. It's been really nice hanging out with you all. I really enjoy your company. And don't forget how awesome you all are as well. Thank you everybody for the resubs and the support today as well. It's nice to actually have my internet working properly. I am going to record some videos today. So I will get you some more Hive Fleet. I know I've been promising that for ages. I've got another campaign I'm going to do a little bit of recording. I want to attempt a recording for as well. And for those of you in my role-playing campaign, I'll get you some updates, okay? I've been a little bit down in the dumps. I'm coming out of it a little bit, so I should be better. Thanks everyone for tuning in. You're all awesome. Never forget how cool you are. I'm going to go walk the dog, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Until then, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Ciao for now. Bye.